her when she was in need or desperation, or if the live may have been too dry, he would come and spice it up, or if it was too chaotic, he'd come and clean up whatever the hell was going on. That's what he was used for in the broadcast. So I guess because he essentially turned into I don't know, a watchdog, or chihuahua, if you will. I think he thought that he held more value in her broadcast, as well as whatever personal conversations that he had. What's interesting, though, is that the people who were coming up on his live today, he has had personal conversations about Diamond with those individuals, and definitely insinuated those things while he was talking to those people on his panel. And they were also saying that they knew little, certain things on the back end as to why, I guess he is essentially sparing her because he knows so much.
Yeah. So here's the thing. What it sounds like to me is he became her bodyguard, her security guard. And he thought that because he was helping her out, he thought that that was loyalty. He thought that he meant something to her. And in essence, really, Diamond could do that with anybody. She has a ton of little chihuahuas out there willing to bark at the biggest dog for her. You didn't have to do that, Slim. You thought you did because you were trying to get a piece of whatever pie you thought Diamond had. But the reality is you got pissed on. A bigger dog came and pissed on you. Because let me tell you, you did not have to do that for her. She already has plenty of people who are delulu enough to believe that she pisses gold. You didn't have to do it for her. You didn't. I mean, it's just not what you thought. Can I have the status of Saint Bernard? For sure. Uh, yeah, I don't understand. People are saying he's live. He'll hear it. I'm sure people are telling him. Trust me, I'm sure. And thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate it. Go ahead. I know you was playing something else.
I got you. 1 second.
All right. That's the reason why I'm doing this shit the way I'm. See where I'm at and see what I should do. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta really, really like look at where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like look at where I'm at right now. Feel me? I'm not really one of them people that like really just go at. I ain't gonna lie. I don't go at people like that. But when you know your motherfucking. Something was said today that was very inflammatory by somebody that could have prevented that inflammatory statement from happening. That knew how, on a business level, it could actually impact me greatly. And this is someone who I've not been nothing but loyal and an asset to. I've been a personal representative. I've been a lawyer and a motherfucking bodyguard. And not to mention, y'all don't be thinking about how much, man, do you know how much motherfucking money I done lost behind that shit? Talk about, man, do you know how much money I lost behind that shit? You do know, like, I don't know if she in here, but Big Theory, you know what I'm saying, would have been in here going crazy for me still. It's several people on here that shoot and spend money all day long that don't fuck with me no more because I will not separate myself from her. I will not throw her under the bus. I have not drug her. So we talking about $5 versus thousands of dollars weekly. Come on, man. It's people that realize and got personal beef with me. You know what I'm saying? That I done made more enemies that I ain't never ever had, all because I wouldn't let nobody play with you.
So is that actually business? That's my question. Is that a business?
That sounds like some sort of, I don't know, stalking. Like, I don't obsess. Like, parasocial. Like, why are you? I'm with you. I'm stuck by you. I'm lost. I've been hurt. I'm your personal bodyguard. I will never let anybody hurt you. I need you, Diamond. I need you, girl, and I'll never leave you, girl. Like, what? What is you?
My question is, like, if he's saying that he's speaking on a business sense, it sounded like you lost profit while dealing with this person.
That's what's confusing to me. Why would you? I'm sorry. why would you lose money for anybody? Why would you lose money for somebody? Because I've never seen her do any of that stuff for you. And I didn't mean stalking. I meant like obsessive, like, I need you, like that. What is that show? You know, when that guy put on the hand and he basically like, I need you, girl. You're mine. You're like, what are you talking about? She's never once went to bat for you, Slim. Never once. Like, it just don't make sense. Why? It's giving Mariah Carey at this point. Like, it's giving why you so obsessed. Like, losing money for a woman you ain't never met.
It's crazy.
Especially when they saying you ain't paying child support. Boy, you better get them children that child support and stop playing with me.
They said that he never paid it. We're gonna keep playing.
We talking about business though. In business, know what I'm saying? There's a such thing as a verbal contract.
Oh wow.
What contract?
A verbal one. That says, I protect you. You help me make money.
In business, know what I'm saying? There's a such thing called appreciation. Patron appreciation.
Appreciation.
That man on Sky Miles.
Baby, he want his check. Collect.
In business, there's a lot of different factors. So when we sit here saying that we gonna talk about business, we need to let's talk about business. Some of y'all are not paying attention to what business is. Some of y'all don't have loyalty exists in business. Appreciation exists in business.
I'm starting to think business has a D in
Integrity exists in business. Let's play like this shit don't happen. We could talk about it from a personal level, and I can show you that I ain't even went on the personal side yet.
You've been personal, my boy.
Yeah, no, this is very personal, sir.
In every business, goddamn me, sometimes there's personal grace extended.
Oh, wow.
You telling me in business you don't give some of your family discounts?
Is that favoritism he's expecting?
Yes, this is Black Star, and this is about
business. Like family don't get personal breaks all because of your relationship and your proximity to them. You telling me that if one of your best friends came to patron your business, goddamn me, you ain't giving them a discount. You ain't giving them a better service at times.
Were y'all talking? Hold on. Were they talking on the back end, like sexually? Because this is sounding. This is a little bit more than biz. How does he say it? Business? Business. This is sounding a little. And this is just me talking, y'all. But why? It just sounds like you wanted more. Like it's like she was gonna show you something, but it's like I don't know.
Child, the business, standing on big business.
There's something more to this, because I
want to know what the fuck they have discussed that would warrant him to feel so strongly.
Yeah,
this ain't normal behavior, y'all. This isn't normal behavior. Y'all talk on the phone, and I don't know if it's. I won't say anything sexual because I don't know that, but I will say that there is a there's a perception that they're closer than what they really are.
Right. And this is, so let me tell y'all, I'm just saying, was it this, was it that? I'm not saying that it was. It's just, I've never seen somebody display this type of loyalty to someone who won't return a phone, to what we would assume wouldn't return a phone call. Like, y'all only, in my opinion, from what I saw, they only talked on the app. So apparently there's obviously had to be.
But everybody can get Diamond number. It ain't that hard. She'll send it to everybody.
He thought that was his auntie, I guess, but this is giving a little bit more. I mean, I thought we were family, kind of like, I don't know. There's got to be something else behind this.
She must have told him that she cared about him or something, and then this where it's going. All right, here we go.
Is this a skit, right?
It's just scary.
If you don't understand that, that's probably why if you start a business, it's why it's gonna fail. You got to understand how to make sure that the well-oiled machine keeps operating in the manner in which it's supposed to.
Thank y'all for the
When you have a well-oiled machine, you're going to extend certain grace to certain people.
Oh, wow.
Ain't no way in hell I'd ever fuck up my bag. Know what I'm saying? I'd never fuck up. Like, some things were worth more than money in business. Bella, you asking the question that I'm trying my best to avoid.
The question that Bella asked was, did she feel that way about you? Is the question you should be asking. And he said he's avoiding that question. I don't know why.
Well, why would you avoid that question? It just something's off. Like, were y'all talking on the? I don't know. I don't know. I want to Rose. I want to let some people up. I want people to
All
be
right,
able
babe.
to. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining.
Talk to you later.
Yeah. I know there's some people waiting in the box, so I know people want to talk. Tell her that then Slim, what we supposed to do. I don't know. There's just something's not at Sobe, get your hold on, who's that? Is that one person, Sobe? Hold on, somebody check that. Yeah, get his raggedy self out here. I don't know how he in my life. Anyway, you gonna have to come up on the back end. So, can I finish playing the video? Yes, I can. Hold on. But there wasn't much to it. Hold on, y'all. Oh, that's Sophie when she was a baby. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my phone going. Hold on. Do. All right, where was that video? Okay, here we are. All right, there we are.
Why is Slim up here talking like a stepper when we know he was body slamming his baby mama?
Why would you read it?
Can I stream his live? Sure.
My only question, why would you read it? Come on, though. That's like...
All right, I'm about to go to his live in a second after this clip.
Why I always get blamed?
Nah, because we could use a little discernment, Auntie. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. We could use a little discernment in how certain shit gonna come off. You know how bad that shit would impact you. And that ain't even the fucking truth.
Oh, hear me out.
But I have to fight that shit. I have to fight that shit just because, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker want to be funny.
Hold on, hear me out. You do know that I can't control any of nobody's actions, what goes on in these TikTok streets.
All right, that was it. I'm not gonna lie. Part of me feel like this is a skit. Part of me feel like this is a skit. Hold on. Let me go.
That was all too.
Hold on. Let me go to.
Be like, watch out.
I don't know. There's a little part of me that says, what if this is a skit? Because for Slim to get mad, I don't know. Part of me feel like this possibly could just be a skit. Because, I don't know. Because he not wanting to speak to her about her and all that. I don't know. Part of me says, is this a skit? Huh.
Child support over the time in the course of that relationship. When I was with that woman, I was always verbally abused. I was physically abused. I was emotionally manipulated. I was always put down.
Hey,
and I was giving that woman everything in the world. When it comes to me being a motherfucking father, the only reason that relationship lasted that goddamn long was because I didn't want my child to grow up in a household without his father. That's the reason why that shit lasted that goddamn long. When it really came down to it, if you want to know how much I say I can't be bought, I had a big brother, which was my plug, nigga. He tried to pay me $3,000 to $5,000 at least 10 times to leave that woman alone because he saw that she was gonna be the end of me, the death of me. and I never took the money. Nigga, I went broke. I blew through $700,000 trying to make that woman happy. Nigga, she got $1,000 a week for allowance. Know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about like she's a kid.
Tap the screen.
$1,000 a week for allowance. Not like she was a kid, but because I never let a woman be out here with no motherfucking money, not while you fucking with me. I paid every credit card that she had. I paid all car notes. I paid phone bill, every bill in the house, rent, etc., and never asked you for nothing. And all I got in return was disrespect. Both times that we dealt with each other. When I came home from prison. Not to mention, when I went to prison in 2012, because all I knew was robbing, drug dealing, and stealing. When it came down to me dealing with her, I ain't gonna lie to you, in 2012 in Houston, Texas, nigga, we was in the middle of a cocaine drought. You know what I'm saying?
Cocaine drought.
Fucked up. I ended up, you know what I'm saying, being like, hey, look, man, shit fucked up. I love that girl, you know what I'm saying? I've been paying all the bills. I've been taking care of shit. But I need to do something. I ain't got no money in my pocket. We went to one of her cousin's house, and while we was at her cousin's house, her cousin cooked for us, nigga, and it fucked me up to the point to where if she ain't cook for us that night, nigga, it was either make a petty theft or a petty robbery and to be able to provide for us, and I didn't want to do that. She fed us that night, and the next morning I called my robbing partners, know what I'm saying, and that's how I ended up going to prison. While in prison for 4.5 years, man, that woman did me the worst, and I accepted all of that shit. Why? Because I knew I had been a hoe-ass nigga to plenty of women before, so I like, damn, in my karma, I accept that shit. Came home 2017. She showed me all the shit that she did, gave me a phone with all the shit that she did. I took that shit on the chin like a motherfucking champ. Like, man, look, all right, we gonna
y'all get us to 100 K likes. Tap, 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 y'all.
Woman started acting weird with me. She got pregnant the first time, know what I'm saying, when we had the first little situation or whatever, right? She had a miscarriage. Boom. With time passed on, we kind of got past that shit. When we got past that shit, I ended up, know what I'm saying, we in Dallas, nigga. I moved to Dallas, nigga. If it wasn't for me being the nigga that I am, nigga, I was mad as fuck at her. But because I love her so much, nigga, and you got to understand why I was going so hard for the woman at the exact same time, my mama hated, my mama old school than a bitch, right? I was married. I'm still currently technically married, need to be divorced. What? You know what I'm saying? But I be forgetting because I don't fuck with her, you whatever, right? Boom. So while I'm fucking with old girl, my mama would never let no woman come around her house if it wasn't my wife. So in that time period, while my mama was fighting cancer or whatever the fuck, right? My mama took a liking to this woman. She was the last woman to ever meet my mama and approve of my mama to approve of and say that she loved her and she wanted her to have her grandkids. My mama died 30 days into me being in jail in 2012. Nigga, that's the last piece of whatever the fuck I got to remember of that woman. So when I put up with more shit than a little bit because I was holding on to my motherfucking mama at the exact same time. Then she gave birth to my mama's grandchild. Nigga, my son. Nigga, I stuck it out even longer because of that shit. Nigga, this is why the fuck I put up with so much from that woman. You know what I'm saying? And I never forget, and I never say it. Nigga,
sorry, y'all, I
gotta
lose this
for a long period of time, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I had always done women wrong. Nigga, I wanted to do right by this one. This the one that mama loved, you know what I'm saying? And my mama, the last word that woman ever said to me was, I ain't raised no thief. So, nigga, when I got out in 2017, nigga, I hit Dallas, and I promised and I vowed to never do nothing illegal again. Nigga, I started a business, nigga, from scratch. Came home with nothing. Started a business. Nigga, got a BMW, a motherfucking house, and had motherfucking employees working for me. And I took that shit to the top. Nigga, the whole time I had that shit going on, that woman wasn't doing nothing but draining me and belittling me. But she got pregnant. Nigga, I stuck through it.
You got her pregnant.
To a point in time where she was getting a little too aggressive. And I said, you know what? I got to get away from you. I sent her back to Houston. She tried to stay there in Dallas-Fort Worth with me the whole entire time and make sure that I funded and footed the bill for her being pregnant and made sure my life was absolutely inconvenienced the whole entire time when I know that you don't fuck with me. But I did that shit up until I couldn't no more. Boom, my little boy get born. When my little boy get born, I'm dealing with somebody else. Know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with somebody else. Boom, my little boy get born. 6 months in, I go to jail after my little boy born. Know what I'm saying? While I was in jail for 14 months, you talking about a woman that I done gave everything to. I already laid my life down on the line. But before she ended up pregnant, know what I'm saying? And all of the extra bullshit that I went through with her, I ended up making sure that she was good. Nigga, she never paid for nothing long as she was fucking with me. Never. Nigga, while I was in jail, knowing that I'm in my lowest, I would beg for $10 every weekend. Nigga, every week I had to beg for $10 fucking dollars. Nigga, do you know how demeaning that is when you a nigga that touched hundreds of thousands of dollars and then gave you this woman thousands and thousands of dollars? Nigga, I had to beg for $10. Nigga, I supposed to hate that motherfucker. But what I did, because I loved her when I came home from prison, and I didn't have that concept of raise my kids in 2 households. Nah, I still hate that shit. Know what I'm saying? So when I came home from prison, the woman had me blocked. All of this shit. When I came home, I said, hey, man, I don't care what we got to go through to work that shit out. We gonna work it out. And I forgave that shit. The most demeaning time in my life, I forgave that shit. When she came back, she came to Dallas. Nigga, 2 months in, I already saw that the woman didn't have no respect for me. But she sent the video after when them 2 months in, I told her, hey, look, I want you to go back home. Please, I don't want you to be here with me. I want you to go back home. I ain't gonna lie to you. I told her, I cried to her in her face and told her, look, I'll allow you to break me because I never want my son to be without me. I'll allow you to break me because I never want my son to grow up without me. And she said, I don't want to break you. So she said that she was going to go home. Not to mention, we had just left fucking Houston, where I done packed up the whole motherfucking house and apartment that she had in Houston, and I was paying the rent on that motherfucker, and paying the rent in motherfucking Dallas. You know what I'm saying? But I done took all of that shit back in the house.
So what did he go to jail for? I'm so confused. Thank you.
When we got the motherfucking,
Thank you, King.
When we got back to Dallas, nigga, she sent me a picture of my little boy. So I haven't been in my little boy life. 6 months in, I was in a different situation. I had lost my fucking mind, and all I did was drink, and I drunk every goddamn day. I ended up going to jail for some dumb shit on some drunk shit. Boom. Then when I come home from jail, I did 14 months in there. I was only supposed to do 12, did an extra 2 because COVID hit, and they lost my paperwork, so I didn't get out when I was supposed to get out. But when I came back, you know what I'm saying, I came home, and when I saw her or whatever, right, I worked through all of this shit, got her back in the motherfucking, got her to come back to me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I gave everything that I fucking had. I prayed with that woman, cried with that woman, tried to make sure that woman healed from her trauma, tried to make sure that woman was gonna have the best life that she ever did.
It sound like you was the trauma.
Every asset that I possibly had to try and make sure she had the best life possible. You know what I'm saying? And in return, all I ever got met with was disrespect, nagging, complaining, bitching, and no motherfucking appreciation.
So she had to raise your son by herself for 14 months. What is you complaining about? I don't understand this. Did you think your son was not getting, like he was being raised for 14 months without you?
Whooped my ass twice. Didn't touch him.
Trying to fit in a workout.
And you put your hands on me. The last time when you charged me and you was like, man, you talking to me crazy. That shit, I snapped. Nigga, who the fuck wouldn't? The lady had me ready to unalive myself multiple nights living in that house. Nigga, who the fuck wouldn't snap? Nigga, I'm risking my life. Nigga, every day I walk outside, nigga, I'm facing 25 to life. Nigga, who the fuck wouldn't snap? Somebody you laying your life down on the line, just constantly disrespecting you, constantly playing with you. Nigga, I snap, hell yeah. But I ain't punch her, I ain't do none of that. I slapped her.
Oh!
She lied to the motherfucking police. Nigga, that's why I fought that case for so long. Nigga, that the reason why the weapon, I didn't get charged with the weapon, nigga, it was really hers. She sent documentation that it was hers. She signed an affidavit saying that it was hers. Nigga, I ain't pulling no weapon on that woman. Nigga, I had cameras all around my house. Nigga, I could have convicted myself.
Ooh.
So for y'all sitting here talking all this shit about I body slammed the woman, I ain't never body slammed no woman. Nigga, I slapped her. Am I happy for it? No, it's one of my most painful memories because I wish I would have been in a better state of mind because my little boy got to see me slap his mama.
Oh, in front of
Nigga,
the
that
kid.
shit hurt. Some of y'all don't give a fuck about that part, but y'all like bringing up the motherfucking story over and over and over and over again. Nigga, I ain't proud of that shit. Nigga, I ain't never wanted to hit no motherfucking woman, and still don't. Nigga, I strive always. Nigga, I'll take her ass whipping before I have to. Nigga, if it wasn't for her having my son, I'd have left that woman alone long time ago. But I put up with that shit. Now here it is. We get on the internet. She leave. I get on the internet 2022. Know what I'm saying? I get on the internet 2022. The lady calling me and demeaning me. I'm steady calling, trying to talk to my son. You talking to me crazy. You talking to me fucked up. You limited the access that I have with my son. You always playing with him because you know that's the only thing that I give a fuck about. For you bitch ass niggas saying that I don't care about my kid. It's all I care about. I even told her. I got blocked after I told her, hey,
a few seconds.
I got blocked after I told her, hey, look, give them to me. I ain't having no money problems. I got somewhere to stay that's stable. Give them to me. Get yourself together, I'll give them back. Now, you want me to give you the lifestyle that you had with me while you was in Dallas, while you in Houston, while you been constantly disrespecting me. The fuck I'm supposed to do that?
Jada.
The fuck would I do that?
Y'all get me
Please
to
don't
keep
tell him
tapping.
what to do respectfully.
But then motherfuckers on here, they love to talk. Now you get to hear it. I've been eating that bullet, know what I'm saying? Never telling the story about it, never dragging her. Never choosing to drag her. Eating that bullet, knowing that shit hurting me. Tapping my motherfucking pockets on a regular basis. And everybody just running around. Everybody running around with the, oh, Slim, you did this, you did that. Slim, you ain't shit. You ain't this. Nigga, if you knew how I felt about that situation, you never speak on it.
Ooh, well, while he getting that sip of Red Bull, thank y'all for tapping the screen.
Then she threw the shit that she said, she
if
threw
you
it
like
in
the
my
live,
fucking
you want to
face
bless the
when I was
cash app,
sending money.
as Trina says.
Nigga, I stopped calling because every time I called,
Our goal
in
190.
2022, in November, I was calling. And one day I called because somebody told me, hey, look, Slim, you might have, you showing, we had a whole autism live. Know what I'm saying? It was somebody expressing it. Know what I'm saying? They were talking about the spectrum and how that shit go. I called my baby mama in 2022, and I'm like, hey, look. Know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I know I ain't been calling you, but know what I'm saying? I've been sending money, but I want you to go get our son tested to make sure he ain't autistic because I don't want him to go through the exact same things that I went through when I was a kid.
Oh, I get where this is coming from. Get it off, bruh. It ain't yours to carry.
I'm like, hey, I want you to get him tested to make sure that he good. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him getting his ass whooped for being fucking smart and not being able to always have social cues and understand social cues and shit like that. Man, the woman she hung up. She said, get the fuck off my phone. Ain't nothing wrong with my son. When I see the same symptoms and the same traits that these motherfuckers done said to me and they done told me in his live. And no, I'm not trying to diagnose him like I'm no motherfucking therapist, but I want to make sure that little nigga gonna be good. I don't want him getting his ass beat every motherfucking day because he different.
Baby, that's not.
And I got blocked. Then you threw my fucking childhood trauma in my face and tried to make it seem like I was a horrible person when I said this shit to you out my own fucking mouth. I got blocked for 9 months. I saw it in Rick Live one time. I tried to bring this shit up. I saw it in Diamond Live that morning because I love my fucking son and I wanted to talk to my fucking son. So I called her out in the comments. She came up there. Everybody want to talk about how that shit went and what she said. Nigga, she was trying to silence me. She was trying to get me to accept never fucking with my kid again. That's why she said that shit. And that's the reason why I said everything first. I go through hell and high water to see my son. Do you want to know how bad I love my son? I chose my son over the money that I make because I knew how bad the shit that she was finna say was gonna hurt me, but I'd rather talk to my fucking kid.
Whew.
So for y'all that don't know, I'll give you a glimpse at how much I put on the line just to be able to talk to my kid. I was making $20,000 a month on this bitch ass app. And I put all of that on the line to have a relationship with my son because I told you, money will never move me. I can't be bought.
I'm just trying to understand what the 20,000 had to do with his son.
But some of y'all want to act like this shit just what it is. Y'all want to talk about that story like it's just, oh, Slim did this. Man, I ain't never touched a motherfucking kid in my life. I don't even play like that. I got a little baby girl that I be watching. When I don't be on here on Friday, little baby girl that live with me, nigga, I don't play with her. Nigga, I'm the best motherfucking father you'd ever wish for a fucking child. Nigga, I'ma die behind them. Fuck, I look like playing one of them.
Oh, he about to spit.
Then when it comes to this whole ass story about, then you want to go into all of this shit. Nigga, do you know, like, lately, everybody been wondering, like, damn, Slim, you drinking again. Why you drinking again? Because if I don't call my son when my baby mama feel like I'm supposed to call my son, she tell my son I don't fuck with him. That's what she telling him. If somebody don't want to call you and play with you, they don't fuck with you. So on a regular basis, I'm calling my son, and this shit you putting into his head is I don't fuck with him because I don't give him the time that I don't be having at times. Because I'm trying to build something that I can actually make sure that he good for the rest of his life. That's what I be going through. I had my son tell me that I'm going to get a new daddy. That's what she been feeding him. He told me out his own mouth, nigga, I'm going to get a new daddy. Where did you get that from? I asked her about it. She gonna tell me some shit about he saw that himself. Man, he fucking 5.
So why does his kid live in a different state?
Like I'm just not this person that I portray on the internet. Man, I be giving y'all 100% realness and rawness. I just don't care to speak about everything because I still be eating bullets. While y'all sitting here judging me for certain shit, I'm eating bullets. Even this last time while we was in communication, I was giving this lady $1,000 a month. May God strike my son down. I'm giving this woman $1,000 a month. When Blaze pulled his second campaign, and I tried to tell her, hey,
y'all gotta sit up, man. Sorry.
This nigga running this shit.
Y'all know I'm pregnant, so don't
you know how shit was. It was rough for a little while. Wasn't able to send no money. I don't want to go back to that. Can you please come up? Know what I'm saying? Just clear the air real quick. She saw it as a moment to kick me while I was down. She saw it as a moment to kick me while I was fucking down.
Charge my phone? Yeah, I will. What's going on?
Here, oh, Slim, he now, nigga.
It said we detected inactivity during. What?
The amount of pain I endured with all of this shit hurt.
What is going on? Oh, there we go. Oh, I am having a boy.
Fuck, I look like paint myself out to be the victim. Nigga, I've been the motherfucking person just sitting back taking shots on a regular basis. Then when you want to go on here,
thank y'all.
Y'all want to talk about auntie. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, hell yeah, but you do know money change certain people, right? Let's talk about that. This why I won't team up with none of you other bitch ass people on this app that be hating because she getting her motherfucking money. Nah, money change certain people.
Thank y'all.
Sometimes you feel like money being taken out of your pockets. Sometimes you'll throw a motherfucker under the bus.
Yeah, what did I do with Diamond?
She can get out the window.
Yeah.
But trust me, the reason why I felt like she would never do that shit because she always texted me and told me, Slim, why you can't just sit back and chill for a second? I don't want certain shit to come out. But I watched for the last couple of months as my shit started back building up. Nah, it's more than $5. That's what y'all be missing. I just don't tell y'all what the fuck going on. It's more than $5. But as I sat back over the last couple of months, the way that my shit been going up, the way that I've been growing, the way that my cash app goals be getting hit, the way that I put up numbers when I'm battling, man, I started noticing I was treated different.
Thank you.
And now me being the same person that I always have been, who would jump in the panel, who would rock out and fight for you. Know what I'm saying? That shit going under, you looking at your pockets. You looking at what you making, but you also looking at what I'm making because you can see me.
No, he said everybody else treat me differently. Pocket watches. So are you saying Diamond pocket watching you?
My issue with her ain't child issue.
You a lie. Yes, it did.
I became a threat.
So then you pocket watching.
On the morning show, by having such a dynamic personality,
hey, watching.
I became a threat.
It sounds like he don't want to admit.
It's plenty of times y'all be like, Slim, come up. I'm in the fucking request. I can't get up. I'm in a request. I can't get up.
So she not letting you up because
my personality is fucking is the charisma and the humor and the intellectual side, nigga. That shit's unmatched. So I became a threat. You stopped letting me up.
I don't know.
And each time I came up, I got threw under the bus multiple times. Some y'all wouldn't even know about it because I'm not gonna put all that out there. But I got threw under the bus multiple times that y'all ain't even know about. But again, my loyalty still won't allow me to drag it, but I can call that shit out for what it is, though. See, when y'all be talking about loyalty, some of y'all be talking about bullshit. I got your back no matter what. Now, loyalty is I love you, motherfucker. That shit hurt. But I ain't gonna never do you how you did me.
This definitely sound like a drag.
If you a hoe ass nigga and you do some hoe ass shit to me, how much more of a better nigga am I if I do some hoe ass shit to you? That
right.
make me a hoe ass nigga too.
Loyalty.
I never stoop down to your level. I never stoop down to your motherfucking level. So yeah, when people saw me go out today, nigga, I saw it. It was just a conclusion. But some of y'all just was jealous of the money she was making.
I
never was jealous of the money she was making. I just sat on her panel, made sure y'all push her to $1 million and didn't ask for a dime.
Dime. Sorry, I just like the way he said it.
I never asked for a dime. I'd even tell you, I don't throw me no gifts. Focus on her. Motherfuckers witnessed it. Wasn't never about no money. I saw that she was a black woman that started out at the exact same time that I started at. And I watched how so many of you envious motherfuckers and you jealous motherfuckers would come up against her just because y'all couldn't do the exact same thing that she did.
But then aren't you calling out what she's doing to you? You're saying she's pocket watching you.
That's why I would fight for her. I know how many people I blocked that spent thousands of dollars that started talking to me sideways. I know how people be thinking that Faye was supposed to.
Welcome to the family.
What's wrong with my mic?
I think they just want you to give it a break. Oh, he about to spit. I hate when people spit. Sorry, y'all.
Okay. I know how thousands of people. I know how many people that been in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Doing.
I'm gonna charge it. Oh my God. Can somebody come up here and stream so I can go get my charger and I can use the bathroom? Listen, I'm pregnant, y'all. I can't do it's gonna take me a minute.
They blocked. On my end,
I'm gonna do it, Kimmy.
I listen to the things that people say.
Come up here, Soka.
I listen to the things that people say when they voice their grievances. And that's how I address certain people. That's why it's a bunch of people that didn't address their grievances. I never went there. I never got in between.
Thank y'all for 100K.
Really was valid. I get where you was coming from, but I understand why I can't say shit to you. It's not because I have to be silent towards her.
This sound like a breakup.
Really you had a misinterpretation
for real,
of the type
Jamila.
of relationship that y'all had. You really saw this person
oh my
as your
God.
motherfucking friend.
Somebody come up here and stream this so I can go to the bathroom and charge this phone.
I can't hold you accountable to some shit like that. But when it comes
Matt Rose, are you coming up the stream?
When it comes down to a motherfucker thinking that they gifts, they cash apps, and they loyalty for subscriptions and all of that shit equates to them having some kind of control, I ain't endorsing.
Oh, here, hold on.
Do I believe that some people get unappreciated? Hell yeah. But I'm not gonna sit here and endorse a motherfucker that's just bitter over shit that they tried to get. When you try to manipulate your favors for loyalty. I never tried to manipulate my favors for loyalty. You want to know what was the straw that broke the camel's back? You telling me that you don't want certain things to come out, and then you being the fucking vehicle of which some bullshit came out.
Ooh, now that's a shot.
I thought I was different.
That's a shot. Oh, that's a shot. I'm missing it, and I gotta go.
I thought I was different.
Destiny,
Tell me one thing.
Go pee.
you got the thing.
I got this.
All right.
That shit should have never came up. It
Go
had
ahead.
nothing to do with relationships. It had nothing to do with nothing.
I'll wait till your screen come on.
Hold on.
And then you read that shit. And then if you couldn't tell why it was even, what I saw the energy and I peeped it when it was said. First time you ever heard me say something, think about how many times they done drugged me in a cash out message. I ain't never say shit.
Desi, are you in the hospital?
Hey, CLB, I love you, baby.
No, I'm out. I finally got out.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Desi, stop playing with me, girl. Get off this live right now.
Sorry, I got out.
Desi, get off this live right now.
I'm home.
Girl, flip the camera and show the...
Okay.
Now I gotta fight harmful and egregious motherfucking allegations. You see how I had to go through
You
the
got.
Desi, I'm gonna drop you, baby. I love you. I gotta drop you, Desi.
What the fuck is being said?
Okay.
We gonna talk.
See that shit?
All right.
Gross.
Out because some cowardice motherfucker didn't have the balls to jump in the panel and say that shit himself, but then he can go to Rose Live and say some shit. Oh yeah, I was the one that sent you. I'm this nigga, you's a bitch. You really ain't want you mad that I'm more of a nigga than you will ever be. I can go on a platform and women love me and they don't love you. I don't even want to roast you because I ain't gonna get my shit took down. But yeah, boy, you never be able to stand next to me. And if you wanted to, nigga, I'd dox myself and punch your ass down if you think that you ever could.
Point in the beginning.
Dox myself, nigga, I'm really with the shits. Some of you niggas is not like that. So for all of this, I had to turn around, explain myself, and all you could tell me was this the internet. I'd expect that from anybody else other than the person that said, I don't want certain shit to come out about you, Slim. Y'all talk about that nephew shit? Yeah, because that's how she treat me when I'm off the internet. When we talk off the internet, it's nephew. It's I love you. But I watch. Yeah, I know how to count pockets better than anybody on this app.
Oh, wow.
So when I sit here and I count what's going on, I know when motherfuckers' money is declining. Yeah, you doing good. Maybe you having a bad week this week, but I'm watching that shit slowly decline. And you seeing my shit slowly begin to rise. You thinking that I'm taking away from your motherfucking table. And I never was. Because in the end, what I do, you see me go in there and drop lines and drop big ass gifts. You see me do this shit.
Made for everyone. That's why they made sidewalks.
You see me go in there and spend money out my own motherfucking pocket. I pay for the opportunities that I get. Yeah, some of that shit be thank you and I appreciate you. But I've never been on some sneaky sit up under you, let me get your people away from you. Nah, I started out with Diamond when she was in the booth. It wasn't even nothing but 100 people in there. This has still been routine. Even when I go on Rick Live, and when I go to Kevin Live, when I come to some of y'all Smile Creators Lives, and I sit in the box, that's how I've always moved on this app. I've gotten more careful, more cautious about who lives I sit in, but I've still always been a nigga that live surf and will jump up if the conversation is good, if I wanted to show you some love, if I wanted to have whatever. I've been that way since the beginning. I knew Rick when he was 15K. I knew Kev before he even had 10K. I knew fucking Jinty before he hit that 859, but Jinty was already big though. Jinty was already big. I was fucking with iSpeed. I've been everywhere around this whole motherfucking app on a regular basis doing what I do. And I always had my own numbers. I always had my own clout, my own motion. I go live, 8 o'clock at night, room be 200-300 people, when you in here vibing, chilling, laughing, and playing. I was the first nigga with a subscriber badge on this bitch. Know what I'm saying? I had a subscriber badge. I sent Diamond a subscriber badge. She say she got it from somewhere else. That may be true too. But I sent it to her because it was an invitation-only program. I've always wanted to see that lady win. I made sure she got a manager, made sure she figured out who her manager was. I did all of that shit. Nigga, you can't never tell me about no motherfucking you can't never tell me about no motherfucking loyalty. It ain't no mad day, nigga. It's what you said to me. Nigga, over the years, you didn't express that love. But when money come in between, man, people will always switch sides.
Welcome to the family.
I'm just one nigga that can't be bought with no money. So when y'all sitting here talking about all these stories of why it happened today, that's why it happened today. I became a threat. The subscribers going up, the numbers in attendance is going up, the revenue is going down. Yeah, it might be decent and supplemented on the Cash App end, but again, I'm getting the Cash Apps and the gifts. My subscribers going up. You think I'm taking money out your mouth? You throw me under the bus to try and prevent me from getting anybody in your crowd or anybody in your comments to fuck with me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Y'all, some of y'all really tripped out. Cause see, like after today, I don't want to go back. I'll block you. I don't need you. Never did. I just liked the space.
So Diamond pocket watching y'all. This garbage is good. So he's saying that Diamond got jealous of him. No, you
did talk, and I was told it was the internet.
That's no, I'm pregnant. I gotta eat.
There was an apology, but it wasn't sincere enough.
A crunch bar.
And the reason why it wasn't sincere enough is because how the fuck you sitting here telling me you gonna call the nigga out there when and exposed himself? The fuck that gotta do? You gave that nigga a voice.
You gave him a voice, Diamond. It's too good. Cosmic. Oh. No, don't do that.
So for all these questions that people have on this motherfucking internet about what I went through and what I'm doing, these people really have been devious and snakish.
Oh, damn, I want to see
some of y'all really have been devious and snakish the whole entire time y'all been doing shit.
Would you say Diamond have been devious and snakish?
Some of y'all been devious and snakish, had ill intentions and wanted to make sure that y'all could try and get up underneath her, then steal and grift her support from her. Me, I ain't never had them motherfucking intentions. I ain't never needed that shit. And I went to the podium by myself. None of that. Everything I done did on this app, man, I did it on my own. I built it. I did it all first.
Hey, Queen. Shiny.
I did it all first. I showed you motherfuckers it's a bag on TikTok. When she was finna quit her job, I told her, man, the people got you. I was the one that came out and said that shit. Or when her job came to an end, I was the one that said, man, the people got you. That was my words. Nigga, that was my encouragement. Mm-hmm. And the people followed suit.
Girl, Liliana, he said he talking about Diamond. It's just... Oh, let me let Smoothie.
How the fuck somebody gonna tell me I'm wrong?
Okay. What was it that he said?
Ooh.
That he took? What was the shot that he took? I missed it.
The shot?
Yeah, he took a shot at her earlier, before you went to the bathroom. He was like, "Ooh, that was the shot. I missed it."
Well, he said basically that he was making money from her.
Oh.
That she was making money because of him.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm back to the comment.
Some of y'all mad and envious because of the amount of money that she made.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never be that. I love to see black people winning. Hell, if you was in another live,
nobody come back up, y'all.
Squashed a little beef, you know what I'm saying? Because I started forgetting.
Oh, you want me to drop back down?
Yeah, I just want to hear this real quick.
Man, I'm proud
Okay.
of you, you know what I'm saying? I see how you been going up. I don't care how much I don't fuck with you at this point in time. I'm happy to see a black person win.
How many people Slim got in here? Period. Let me clear the screen.
I'm happy to see a black person win. And every chance that I get, Man, if I can see you win or help you win, it's all I've been doing. I run around the app. When y'all don't know what's going on in the battle world, I make introductions. When y'all don't know what's going on and you say, hey, Slim, I need a manager. So I take your name down. I get on the call with my manager. Hey, look at such and such. This person right here need a manager. I give all the resources that I didn't ever built and gained on this bitch by my own blood, sweat, and tears to you people freely. I ain't charging a dime.
I like it how he says
fuck
that.
What I hate on a motherfucker for.
All right, do y'all want to start coming up, giving y'all thoughts, or y'all want to continue?
God been blessing me all this time. He ain't gonna stop blessing me.
Do y'all want to hold on? Do y'all want to come up and give y'all thoughts on what he said? Because I wanna make sure y'all have an opportunity to talk, or do you want to continue and listen? So let me do my quick poll. Smiley face for you want to listen. Sad face you want to come up and talk. I'll let the live keep going.
I done took too many shots. I took all them shots from my baby mama for 10 years. And if you wanted to know exactly, if you wanted to look at the type of person that my baby mama is, she's an AP.
Oh,
she act just like AP.
That's why you didn't care about AP getting dog. Oh, okay, we gonna listen. We messy, it's all right. We gonna listen.
I'm through taking shots for people and letting them roll out my sleeve. Do you know that I would have still had my plug and been in good graces if I would have took one of my brother's lives, if I would have let my plug take one of my brother's lives? Know what I'm saying? Because that nigga had owed me so much money, but I love the nigga so much, and I was like, nah, he got 5 kids. He fucked up. Nah, bro, I ain't gonna give you the drop on him. Let him live. All right, if he live, though, you don't get no more access.
This is weird.
I deal with that.
Right, the Fed said, speak up. The Fed said, speak up. Repeat that last part. So you knew somebody was going to get murked and you said, nah.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know the type of person y'all be dealing with. This shit ain't just on the internet. This shit started before the internet. Half of the shit that I speak about when I talk about being a good man to a woman, I became that man for my baby mama.
I don't know. You went to jail twice.
My mama said she loved that woman like nothing else. My mama passed and she loved that woman so much. I said, you know what? I ain't gonna run her off.
Loyalty has an expiration date, and that's sad.
Hey, I told her I ain't gonna run her off. I'm gonna do everything I can to become the best man I possibly can, to treat her right, be a good father to my kid and whatever other kids that come after that. And what I got for that was spit in the face.
That's his
Tell me what you did for anybody.
That's his chat.
Some of y'all ain't did nothing but take. My whole life, all I ever did was give.
When his subscribers type, they get their messages get read out.
Millions of dollars. And still got crossed. Many cash app goals I done completed on here or contributed heavily to. Gift goals. How many times you done seen me come through and cut up for somebody and then they turn around and drag me? I ain't did nothing on this app but be the most solid person I could possibly be.
If y'all not following, follow my new page.
And people hate me for it. I done got drugged for people, or people threw slick shots at me about some of the shit that I was doing on my platform to monetize. They demonized me until I chilled that, and then they turned around and copied the motherfucking blueprint. And y'all want to sit here and tell me that I'm a horrible person, I'm a monster? I showed motherfuckers the way and got kicked in the ass for doing so.
Why don't you just go ahead and say this is about Diamond? Because now it's like you circling.
All these numbers and shit, I've been getting them.
Pretty type, I'm confused. He says he's not calling Diamond
Nigga
out.
take a punching and a beating all the time.
But
in real life and on this motherfucking app. And then people sit back and say, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? He a monster. He's a piece of shit. Man, come on, man. I ain't never fired off. I ain't gonna lie. I fired off on like probably 2 or 3 people undo. But I spun the block and I apologize. I've owned everything that I did on this app. I ain't never, if I fucked up, I owned that shit.
I see, boy.
I'm always owning my shit. I'm a grown man. Some shit some of y'all will never know about. Some of you niggas that be envying a nigga.
Okay, he got some water, so good. What is that? That's a funky looking bottle. It looks like a detergent bottle. I've never seen
And
that.
I'm really like that. Go in my hood and ask. Don't play with him. He with the shits. They get money, he fuck with women, but that nigga crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Go ass in Dallas. Go ass in Fort Worth. Jumping out on blocks with murderers.
So I can't take people
And
serious.
ain't now nigga take no money from me.
I can't take people serious that get on the internet.
I really am with that shit. I'm really him in real life.
You a good guy, Slim. We love you.
I can't take people serious that get on the internet and say stuff like that. I can't. I just can't.
$100,000 put on my head. Cause I was terrorizing niggas. I'm really him in real life. Some y'all will never know about. So nah, it ain't me just trying to be like, oh, I'm the toughest, the biggest, the baddest. I tell you my story. I tell you my story. Then I ain't never tried to act like I was perfect.
Bees in the trap.
I ain't never got on here and said I ain't never did nothing to a woman. I said I was toxic.
Ooh.
I had to heal from it. I had to grow from it. Didn't have a father. Didn't make excuses for that shit. I said some of the shit I did was so fucked up, I'm still ashamed of it. And I spend every day trying to pour into these women to make sure that they don't have to. I spend every day trying to weaponize them against niggas like myself when I was a hoe-ass nigga.
When did he do all this stuff for women?
I'm different.
And
I tell the truth because I ain't gonna collar your ass. I just got a better way of delivering it. Because I don't care about being right. I care about you making sure that you get out your own way. Some of y'all will never understand that. Because some of y'all in character all the goddamn time. Nigga ain't no motherfucking acting. I get off this nigga, I'm still gonna be the same person.
Songbird. It was the 30th of February for sure.
I'm still the same person. Real, raw, and uncut. Gonna die behind you if I tell you I love you. Nigga, first tattoo, that family over everything, tatted around my neck, nigga, I'll live by that shit. If I call you a brother, or uncle, or auntie, or sister, I'm dying behind you.
Hold on, let me tell you
and
something.
There's people that can attest to that.
My brother has a tattoo of loyalty and family over everything. I don't talk to that man. So now, let me tell y'all, people be thinking because they got something tattooed on them, it's engraved. It's not, baby. I don't talk to that man. No, I hate when people do stuff like, oh, family over loyalty. Okay, I don't talk to him. I don't talk to my brother at all.
So I give this time to anybody that want to ask a question. If you know somebody that's blocked that want to ask a question that you to share the live to.
Sleep? I know I get on your nerves sometimes.
And Dry Queen, that's why I ain't blocked your ass yet. But yeah, if anybody that had a question that's in the comments that's listening that want to come up and ask a question, come up and ask your question.
Are you gonna pay? Are people able to pay to drop them when you don't want the question answered and all that? No, I just think people get all kinds of stuff tattooed on themselves. What that mean?
I'm gonna go one at a time. What's up,
Are you okay, Slim?
Yeah, I'm good. I just wanted to clear the air, man. All these motherfuckers talking and acting like they know what the fuck they talking about.
Man, y'all been locked in for years. So I hate this.
I got my ex there.
Like, what? I mean, when this happened, you know.
Girl, if you drop down,
it happened today.
You don't even know what's going on, sis.
And y'all had a conversation over the phone. Because I hate this is live.
Yeah.
Girl.
I would tell this TikTok.
No, but for real, a lot of y'all got y'all exes tattooed on you. Now look at
everybody sending cash out.
Family.
I would tell this the internet. I'm gonna get on live. I'm gonna address the nigga that exposed himself. You know what I'm saying? Not realizing you gave him the motherfucking voice.
you got yours covered up,
So
Crystals.
basically, a person came at you.
Bro, I understand you, bro.
On her platform.
For real, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Girl, I hate when people come up that don't know.
I just hate this because you know what I'm saying? I only follow both of y'all as far as this. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all the only two people I got loyal to.
Man, still feel free to go through and support, man. That shit be entertaining. I just know I'll never stick up for you again.
Ooh.
I'll never stick up for you again because I can't.
I can't.
I'll never eat another bullet. There's so many people that don't fuck with me because of how much I fucked with her. But I'm not even mad about that because at the end of the day, I'm still that nigga. Like, I'm still good. Thank you with the cash out.
Why you invite people
I'm
up?
still good. But when I held that shit back earlier and didn't go into detail of how much shit they asked me questions, which were valid questions. What made me think I was different?
Yeah, I did. I asked you.
What I was told.
Ooh, what were you told?
Welcome to the family.
Thank y'all with all the subscriptions. What I was told made me realize, think that I was different. What was showed to me continuously until probably the last 30, 45 days.
Right, girl.
Did y'all have any conversations prior to the day about that? Like,
nah, I just said certain shit, you know what I'm saying? I send a text message every time I feel some type of way, and then, you know what I'm saying, you'll give me some reassurance. Nah, that wasn't for you, nephew. Nah, that wasn't for you. Okay. But I'm catching the slugs, though. I'm catching the slights. Okay. But because I ain't blow up and just go off, motherfuckers just be like, oh, nah, he just, today was today. Nah, I sat back and I accepted certain shit.
Welcome to the family.
Okay.
No, I'm letting them people come up here.
And I don't know how many people thought that, because you know I've been following y'all for 3-4 years.
Welcome to the family.
Like, I thought y'all was in a business together. You know what I'm saying? And
I just protected the fuck out of her because of how much I fuck with her.
Welcome to the family.
I rode for her because of how much I fuck with her. The same way I ride for motherfuckers all the time. How many other people y'all done seen me stick my neck on the line for?
Mm-hmm.
I just really hate this for y'all, but I love y'all both.
No, I'm not saying that. That's thank you for joining the family or whatever.
Painful. I hate to see this.
That's his little bot when somebody joins his subscription.
I can't say you wrong for feeling how you feel. I can't say nothing.
Do y'all think they were intimate?
I'm gonna let somebody else up, man.
I think they could have gotten close to it, like maybe, sexting and stuff like that. Cause this is a little too much. Ooh, Kappa.
Hey, big fam. I don't know nothing about that diamond stuff. I don't be over on that page.
Thank you with the cash up.
But
No, help my cash app go.
Dealing with your emotions. People say, they do things to make you react. They deal with their trauma by putting you through trauma. I don't want to see you have to ever come on this app and explain your past trauma to explain your current life. All right? You allowed to live without having to re-explain your past trauma. Everybody has it. Everybody have trauma. So when you come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, half the people always happy because you got those problems going on. Half the people sitting there hating and and it's not towards Diamond or anybody.
Thank you with the cash up.
Half the people want you to be going through that because that keep them from facing their own problems and stuff. Like, oh boy, that sent that cash app to Diamond. I bet you if you go look in his background or go talk to some people in his background, he did some shady stuff. He's done. Ain't nobody walked the face of this earth ain't did something where somebody ain't got a complaint, right? Period. And then in addition to that, you look at Blaze, who came to the internet and brought that trauma and exposed your baby mama case, the name, the this, the that. Them people ain't got nothing, Slim. You said you touched $250,000, right?
No, three-quarters of a meal. You said in your dealings you touched three-quarters of a meal. That was just in 2020. That was 2020 to 2022. From 2020 to 2022, do you know most people couldn't even sit down and count three-quarters of a meal? Yeah. And they see this, and you talk about you pocket watching. You think they not pocket watching you? You don't think they see them Cash App goals drop down from 1,000 to 200 to, that's more money than most of the people walking away with. Most of the people walking up off this app with 18 cents. That's the only reason why some of these people don't be. That's why some of these people actually, know what I'm saying, like go crazy and try and drag a nigga and bring a nigga down. It wasn't because I was a problem. It's because they don't know how to garner the platform. Know what I'm saying? They don't know how to entertain. They don't know how to be real. You ain't got no conversation. You ain't got nothing other than a phone, and I still keep myself humble every day. That's why I always move the way I do. I jump from live to live. I go to panels. I have fun. I turn other people's lives up. I use my power, my platform to make sure other motherfuckers get a platform. Okay, ain't nobody in here. Let me jump up here. I don't even give a fuck what you talking about. I don't even like what you talking about. But look, you need some numbers. I'm going to give somebody in my shit gonna like what you talking about. Let me get up here. Shout out to the pushers. I heard this in Petty Live, or I read it in Petty Live. And I want you to keep this with you for the rest of your travel, whether it be social media, life, work, job, whatever, right? Listen, I'm holding this shit to my heart. I read this like 2 years ago.
What's his
Somebody in the
saying?
car was complaining about old boy, the same one that ran to the internet with your stuff. And somebody in the comment section said, a motherfucker that don't have nothing will try to help you lose everything. Now understand what I'm telling you. Nah, I get it, but that's why. Last night I had a good time. That's why I be telling people like, look, bro, y'all ain't stopping nothing. Y'all ain't stopping nothing.
Period.
You ain't stopped nothing yet. All you doing, nigga, y'all done gave me free publicity. The last time they tried to bring this shit up, it wasn't enough people watching. Now you got 1.5K they done heard the whole story. Now what you gonna say again? And it ain't the trains. It's real people sitting in here listening to your stories because we mess with you. Slim, I already addressed this on my platform when they first tried to bring this stuff out. It's more to the doggone story. Yeah, people, you already put it out. You already explained it. The people that's gonna rock with you, Slim, gonna rock with you regardless. You see what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta justify being a human being. You ain't gotta justify being a human being. That woman beating up on you. That woman blacking your eyes.
I think Diamond's in there under a fake page.
Will not go to the police.
People that really love you, Slim.
Gonna walk into the damn
Slim
police
is love.
department and say, I'm a victim of domestic violence. Nah, y'all suffer in silence because women definitely ain't gonna sit up there and let no man beat on them and don't go to the police. And some of them do, but most of them won't. They're going to go to the police. But a man going to the police, I done heard of men going to the police about a woman attacking them, and the police sitting there laughing at them. So I understand, domestic violence happen sometimes both ways. And anyway, back to what I was saying. Man, look, you ain't got to justify your life by reliving your trauma. You don't. It was just time for me. I was just gonna say it like shit. If you ain't hear it, I know they streaming this shit on multiple lives with multiple thousands of people in there. Yeah, they are. Man, shit. Now everybody done heard it all. Now what you gonna say? Hey, be rabbit they ass. You know what I'm saying? What more you gonna tell me about me? Period, point blank. But the next time a woman, listen to me. Now, pay attention. Pay attention because you're getting ADHD on me. Listen. The next time a woman put her hands on you, I need you to teach her what she needs to know for the next man going forward. First things first, you leave her alone. Second thing, listen to me. Don't listen to me. Put her ass in jail. Put her in jail. Take pictures, call the police. Yep, you get a restraining order. Put her ass in jail because when she leave from you, she's still abusive. Same thing as with a man. If a man putting his hands on you, put them in jail. Because when they leave from you, they going to the next person. And they're going to be abusive. They don't stop. Something got to stop them. So I need you, tell your brothers, tell the black men, a black brother come to you and say, hey, my girl slapped me, she punched me, she stabbed my tire, she did this, she did that. Put her ass in jail. Man, what I've been doing, What I've been doing lately, though, is I be trying to teach niggas how to get away from that toxic shit just all to begin with. How you can't do it? Hear you, brother.
Ass in
Thank
jail.
you. Nah, I'm saying, like, that's cool, too, but I need you to be able to
stop.
spot that shit. I need you to be able to spot that shit in conversation. I can have a conversation with somebody at that point in time and figure out who toxic.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't gotta do that no more. I actually found out that the only reason why I ended up loving women that would beat on me is because I would beat on like a motherfucker when I was a kid.
Yep.
Yeah. When you start healing from certain shit just don't even appeal to you. I'll be talking to a woman, I'll be like, oh, yeah, and then I just be, Be Slim, why you ain't never called me again? Your ass blocked. I'm not dealing with you. You not finna get in my space and fuck up my peace. You know how hard I had to fight? Man, it's the first time I ever been free. I'm free 4 years now. You know what I'm saying? That shit, that's the longest I ever been free as a fucking adult. 4 years. Man, you think I'm gonna let somebody, just because you fine or that coochie good, goddamn, I even look at them and be like, hey, that coochie look like it's gonna be toxic, have me out here tripping. I'm gonna get away from you.
Get you an ugly fat person, I guess, you know.
Nah, it ain't that. I just know the difference in how to deal with women, man. I know what I'm looking at, and I don't project myself onto nobody. I'm comfortable and I got to know myself. I came to terms with who I am in here. You know what I'm saying? I understood that I forgave myself for the shit that I didn't know. I also looked at why I was tolerating and accepting certain shit in my life. Even today, this was a healing moment. I know y'all like tired of me explaining, but this was a healing moment. This was one of them times where I realized, like, man, look, Slim, you keep taking bullets for everybody you come across. Nigga, how many times you gonna expect God to save you for everything? How many times you gonna keep asking God to save you for everything when you can fight back your goddamn self? You keep on letting your realness and your principles and all of that shit get in the way. You give people sympathy when they don't need it. You give people empathy when they don't deserve it. It wasn't them times. I knew the reason. I knew if I called that. You know what I'm saying? I knew a long time ago when I saw the shit start happening. I ain't gonna do it. Cause I know I'm the one person. If I ever speak up against her, everybody gonna be waiting on that day. Everybody was waiting on that day. And that's what hurt me the most. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted to cry early. Cause I'm like, damn, I gotta do it to you. I know that everybody was waiting on that day.
To the family.
Thank you with the subscription. Thank you with the cash up.
I got you, but it'll be a good place to take this and maybe hold some forums with other men and talk about what to do in abusive relationships, how to spot it, and how to get the hell out of it. Because there are men laying in the grave because their woman was abusive. And it's such a messed up situation because I'm a woman and I know domestic violence occur more often to women than men. But for men, when it do occur, it's pretty bad. So take this, we can learn from it. I would like to see more men get empowered to walk away from, because you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know who listening. It's a man right now in this comment section that's in an abusive relationship that's going to get hit, beat up on, jumped on, because somebody can't control their emotions. There's LGBTQ, violence happening in those couples as well. You know what I'm saying? So take the pain, take the trauma, turn it into something that can help other people. That's why we go through the shit we go through. I land my plane. I'm dropping. Slim, I got your back, man. I'm going to holler at you on the back end, okay?
All right, Kevin, love you.
All right, baby.
Well, real.
What's up, bro?
What's good, bro?
Chilling.
Hey, man. I haven't been listening, or I don't even know what's really going on, bro. But I heard what you were saying about the TikTok stuff. And I see you a level 39. I had to come check it out. And, bro, you ain't lying about what you be doing on this app. That's a lot of, you know what I mean? A lot of money back into people. Because I know, personally, like, I'm a level 40, bro.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Do y'all want to have a conversation or y'all want to continue listening?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like, my family finna drop you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I fuck with you, bro, but it's bad timing, bad timing, bad timing, bad timing, bro. Bad timing.
Welcome to the family.
All right.
Thank you for the subscription.
Hey, nephew, how are you today?
All right, so if y'all want to have a conversation, smiley face, cry face if you want to listen. Smiley face, y'all want to stop listening and y'all come up and talk and give y'all opinions on stuff and what you've heard. Cry emoji if you want to still listen to Slim and his guests. Y'all, Sophie acting funny. Don't mind her.
Oh, okay.
She running around this house. You just tried to lighten the mood.
Subscribers gonna get free priority for some of y'all. Like, I appreciate y'all for requesting in, but if somebody that subscribe request in, they gonna skip the line every time.
A little bit of both.
All right, sure.
What's up, bro?
Can
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, because I got these headphones in. Hold on.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Slim, if you wanted everybody to be in here boohoo crying, why you just ain't say that?
Y'all crying in there?
I don't want that wasn't the intention.
I hope y'all not crying for real, for real. All right, y'all, send in your guest requests. I know somebody said they had sent a Cash App. Give me a second. Hold on.
Hey, Karen.
Hey, y'all.
I was taking bags up from downstairs, so I had to rush upstairs and put the damn bags down because the bags was heavy. And he let me join his live. And I was caught off guard. I was just trying to lighten up the mood a little bit.
It wasn't the time or the place.
I know, I know, but
real. I think he's trying to prove something right now, and so he wants to be able to dialogue. But I know what you're saying. I just think he's trying to dialogue right now.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I feel like there's a lot of stuff on TikTok. Yeah, they paid to drop me. I was just trying to be positive. I was gonna tell them, hey, shoot, man, you got a big gifted badge. I got a big gifted badge, bro. You want to come support over here, brother? You know what I mean? I'll support over there, man. No, but
Kristen, John, Asian A, and Queen. Thank y'all for the Cash Apps, by the way.
Yeah, Gabrielle, I came up out of breath, yo. I was literally going up the stairs when he added me. I was like, damn.
Hey y'all, look, I'm about to go hit the streets right quick, AK. I'm happy you opened your boxes up. I just want to say this. Now, what makes Slim so different, though? Because every time people fell out with her, he was always jeffing, talking about it was this, it was that. But the same stuff he's falling out with her is the same shit people done already fell out with her behind. But it was different now that he doing it. Like, I just feel like his whole little speech was contradicting every time people fall out. Or I'm not pocket watching. See, all them other people fell out with her because they was pocket watching. And look what he's saying she doing to him. Ain't he saying she pocket watching him? Now all of a sudden she acting funny with him. That's the same reason why other people fell out with her in the past. She was close to them people, just like she close to Slim. And something happened along the lines where she either did what she did to Slim, she did it to them other people, but he wasn't taking what they said as face value. Now all of a sudden we gotta take what he said as face value. All right, y'all, I'm about to go out here and see these Indians uptown at L. Davis Park. Bye.
All right, have a good time. Mad Rose, what's up?
Okay, so hey, AuntKaren, it's been a minute since I've been in your live. How are you doing, first and foremost, before I get started?
I'm good. What are your thoughts on everything?
Okay, so first and foremost, I was wondering if he had a towel to wipe off his mic because I know it was glistening like a Jerry curl. That Jerry curl juice, because no.
Ooh.
Anyway, my question is this. Why did Kappas tell him, well, maybe he need to go and get a fat girl? Why he do that? Why she say that? Because fat women trust and believe fat women don't take mess and all that kind of stuff. Another thing is this. Why did he have to go and divulge his life story in the first place? It was no one's business, regarding with whatever he goes to, whatever he went through.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't understand that. But I think my biggest thing was this. If you never put your hands on a woman, good for you. That's nothing to really talk about. That's something for you. That's good for you. But if you know that a situation is toxic, why stay in a relationship with it? Why stay there? And then another thing with Jasmine, I believe that he got emotionally attached to Jasmine. That's the reason why he upset.
Jasmine? You mean Diamond?
Diamond. I'm sorry, Diamond. Yes, Diamond. I believe that he got emotionally attached to her. He was working close with her and all that kind of stuff, and he got emotionally attached. So when she did not reciprocate, or when she didn't need him no longer, his feelings are hurt. Then Diamond, if Diamond was using him for, if I'm not saying that that's the case, but if Diamond was using him for what he could do for her, then she was being opportunistic. What was his motives for helping out Diamond? Was he wanting, some of that poo thing? Or was he just genuinely wanting to help out a sister? But I
don't
think
know.
I think that he got emotionally attached to her, and his feelings are hurt. And I mean, if that is the case, then guess what? His feelings are valid. His feelings are very valid if they're hurt. But business is business, and unfortunately, she don't need him no longer, and he's gonna have to just work through the trauma and the drama and the feelings that he has with that, because people can be opportunistic, and people can be conniving, and people can use and abuse and don't care who their victims are in the aftermath of their damage.
Well, here's my problem with the whole thing, right? He's doing a lot of double talking, a lot of people pocket watch, and then he'll say, she saw that I was up on the up and up, and then she stopped inviting me to the live. She stopped letting me get on the panel. She stopped when I texted her about something. She told me it wasn't what it was. So you're saying that other people are doing this, but you're not saying, you're not putting a label on it. Ace, thank you for the cash app. You're not putting a label on it for Diamond. And I just don't understand that, because if that's truly how you feel, then you need to just go ahead and say it. It sounds like he wants to say Diamond didn't like that I was getting bigger. Diamond didn't like that people was cash apping me and people were sending me gifts. I'm getting 17K diamonds in her live. I'm getting all of this. Oh, you got to mute, Matt. I'm getting all of this attention and I'm getting all of this stuff. Diamond doesn't like it. And so Diamond has stopped putting me up on the panel because she didn't want gifts to go to me. Why not just open up and say that, instead of throwing these subliminals and saying, yeah, I stopped this, I stopped that, but other people are pocket watching her and other people are jealous. What it sounds like, what you're blaming other people doing, she was doing to you. Yeah, Adil, I know he pretty much said it, but he was really hesitant. And I think that's BS, because, this whole loyalty thing, I don't understand how you can be loyal to somebody on TikTok that you've never met and you don't truly have conversations with. If all your conversations with this person pertain to money and business, how are y'all having loyalty to people? I think people, this imaginary relationship that people have with the word loyalty, when you gave somebody so much of you, because apparently you helped them get a manager for TikTok, you was helping them in battles, which I really don't think Diamond needed your help in battles. There was a ton of people who were willing to give her gifts. It just don't make sense that so many people, that he felt like he was the key to her success, because I don't see her success. Me personally, if you count success as getting gifts and diamonds and cash apps, that's great. She was getting that as she progressed. What else has she gotten? Songbird, what's up?
Hey, the things that I heard were just someone who possesses a lot of narcissistic traits. Someone who perceives themselves to be like inferior, superior to people, someone who is like, he does everything right and everything is somebody else's fault. What I heard was a lot of deflecting. What I heard was essentially a man who was fighting for his life. I don't know what Diamond has on him. I don't know why he came out and told on himself today, because if I recall correctly, when this original situation came out about the DV, he said all over the app that he had never put his hands on a woman. Now, if I'm wrong, then someone can. So now today, it's not that he never put his hands on a woman; it's that he slapped the mother of his child in front of the child, which is very similar to what the mother of his child alleged. So I am very confused as to how he expects people to believe that it was just that time and it was just that act, when he was lying the entire time. So, I mean, that's the thing that's most important to me. Today, this person got on the internet and admitted to being a domestic abuser. And I'm very interested to see who still supports him after this point, because I have worked with DV victims for years. And I know the recidivism rate for DV abusers is through the roof. I know that it is part of a cycle. I also know that it is, I've never seen someone abuse somebody in isolation one time. So I would love to hear him explain why he lied to everyone for this entire time. And I'd also love to know why he's admitting today that he's an abuser. I also think it's really interesting that he did a lot of complaining about, like, I had to, I had to pay $1,000 a month. I had to this, like, that's what you're supposed to do as a parent. Like, that's what a parent does. They pay to support their child. So I'm really quite tired of hearing, like, parents who are not the custodial parent complain about them having to support their children. So anyway, that's all I want to say.
I always get weary, and I don't know about you, Songbird or Mad Rose or Real. I always get weary when somebody says she got pregnant. What you mean she got? you impregnated her. Y'all,
Right.
I'm getting him pregnant.
Isn't that language interesting? It's like, he wouldn't even take responsibility for his part in pregnancy.
Yeah, like
she didn't, like, she laid down there by herself and got that baby.
Right.
Come on now.
I really don't understand this concept when men say, yeah, she got pregnant, and even when she had that baby, and even when the baby was born, I did. Hold on. Y'all, that's a partnership. You did something, and that is the result. Both of you did. And it's just so weird to me when men immediately go, she got no, you guys, it was a tag team thing. And so that always bothers me when people do that. I gotta change my layout so more people
I feel like it's like a separation of you know what I mean, unity, like union between the two. So it's just like kind of making it seem like when it's over, it's over. So they kind of just separate it, like, from their name type,
Well, I mean, she's legally his wife.
Yeah.
So that's confusing to me, because he said that he's legally married. So that's legally his wife. So she didn't just like, you didn't just bump into her and like, oops, she got pregnant. No, y'all had a relationship. Y'all had something going on. Even if it was one time, y'all did the deed, and so she didn't just wake up pregnant. Y'all did it together. So you didn't do anything to prevent her pregnancy. It sounds like he didn't do anything to prevent the pregnancy. So how did she just up and get pregnant? You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, even if they're not married, I know he said he's still married to somebody. So I know Kappa just got up here. Kappa, there was a big issue with you saying for him that if he don't want to mess with some woman and hurt a woman, to find a fat, ugly woman. And I know a lot of people wanted you to address that.
Okay. So that was made in sarcasm. Since he was saying that the woman that he had was kept, then go get you a fat, ugly one. I said what I said. Then don't keep her. That's the reference I made. Don't keep her.
But why use a fat person as a thing of sarcasm? That's my question.
Because I'm a grown ass woman, I can say what I want. I'm grown.
Yeah, I understand that
I don't do
I say that
accountability. Let me introduce myself. I don't do accountability. What comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth. And if somebody don't like it, then they got the option to go to my page. This is my backup. Go to Kappa Dappa or Cutie Pie 01, hit that little arrow and hit block. I don't do accountability. I say what I want to say because I'm never going to come to you and try to hold you accountable for what you say. It was made out of sarcasm, but you know, people don't take it that way. People get offended. They get butthurt. I'm a big girl myself. I make big girl jokes all the time. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I ain't going to never not make a joke that pertains to myself because I'm not sensitive about it.
Mm-hmm.
I can always change being big, but you can't ever change having a black, nasty heart. Okay, and next question.
Oh shit, you got me on that one, Kappa. I was really focused on.
I
was just
mean,
listening to the
I'm
comments because
saying
I
no,
ain't
that's the thing. Like people that's offended, like, you know, if somebody making a fat joke or a big joke offends you and you're sensitive about it, then maybe it's something on the inside. Maybe you need to change. Because if you're not trying to change what's got you hurting, then you're just gonna continue hurting. So I'm a big girl. I ain't little. I am 5'6" and I weigh 190 pounds. Okay, I'm not little. I make big jokes. People make big jokes about me. I take it on the chin, laugh about it, and keep on going. Baby, I don't cry in my Pringles. I eat T-bone steaks. I eat porterhouse. I eat shrimp. I eat all that stuff. We got to accept us for who we are. And if you don't like it, change it. And if it's funny, it's funny. It's okay to laugh at being chunky. It's okay for me to laugh at Blam sending me a size small shirt. I went live about it and said, Blam, you trying to unalive me with this little bitty shirt? What I'm going to do with this? I need an easy 3X on my live
okay.
in
So
front of
Kappa,
600 people.
I'm gonna say this. Good on you. Good on you that you can joke and laugh about that. But not everybody is where you
Okay,
at.
I'm not for
You are.
everybody. I ain't
Yeah.
for
No.
everybody.
No.
I
No.
sure
No.
ain't.
It's not. It's not that. It's not that. But not everybody is at the level of their healing process.
Healing from
Right.
what? Being fat? Baby, if you healing
No,
from being
healing
fat, you
from.
just eat too
But
much.
let me finish. Let me finish with this. Let me finish with this. It's just that it was in poor taste. In my opinion, it was in poor taste. I said
Okay.
what I said. I'm grown
Okay.
too, just like
You
you.
grown. We
I
all grown. Okay. I can accept
it was
that. You
in
ain't
poor
like the
taste.
joke.
It
Okay.
was in poor
I don't
taste.
think you my biggest fan. That's fine. I'm not looking for
No,
no
no,
cash
no.
apps
I have
from you.
no. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, let's back that up, Kappa. I don't have any problems with you. Matter of fact, I
Okay.
like your content. I just didn't like that statement. Let's just back
Well,
it up. Let's not. I don't have nothing against you. I don't even know you like that. So
you know,
why? And I don't even come up
right.
on your page like that. So
Okay.
I wouldn't even come and say that. But I just said that in that moment, it was
You know
made in poor
why?
taste.
You know why? You know
Why?
why you didn't like it? I'm not for sure, but it either affects you or affects somebody you love. That's why you didn't like it. But when I was doing it
No,
to other
it was just
people,
made in
when
poor
I when
taste.
I
Whether
call
I like it or
when I
not
called
doesn't mean
TV
anything.
head
It
7 feet
said,
tall, 26 pounds, everybody was laughing. 7 feet
well,
tall,
that's
26 pounds,
still.
everybody was laughing. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like people take stuff people say on the internet and they literally apply it to themselves. And they literally say, oh my God, that is terrible. No, it's not.
Okay, you said what
Them
you
babies
said,
dying,
Kappa,
them
but
babies
I'm going to
dying in
say what I
Palestine. That's
say. It
terrible.
was made in
Okay?
poor
The
taste.
Man,
Congo, that's
listen,
terrible.
hey y'all, fuck the fat joke. Fuck the fat joke. I'm on why y'all keep letting somebody past dictate their future. Why the fuck do y'all keep bringing up that
That's
man past,
that's
man?
what I said.
Fuck that shit. Fuck
Thank
that
you.
shit. Listen,
Thank you.
listen. Hey, Karen, let me speak to everybody. Hey, Karen, what
Hey,
up, though?
we didn't bring up his past. We were just
I'm
screaming.
talking about the lady that was just in this box. Listen, not Kappa, the lady who dropped her ass down. Listen. Leave that man alone, man. He going through enough shit. Whatever the fuck happened earlier, bro. The lady that was just in the box talking about his kid and all this other shit. Yeah, kids do matter, but he didn't want to leave his son. Y'all not understanding where he coming from. Men hurt too.
Men hurt from the shit that they go through in their fucking past. So let their past be their past. Don't bring that shit up in his future. That boy is trying to fucking change. Y'all won't let him change. Y'all, the people, won't let him change. Y'all motherfuckers won't give him a chance to fucking change. Man, lady, listen. Don't you listen.
Wait a minute. It's not on for us. It's not on for us to let him change. That is something that he has to do for himself.
Well, why the fuck y'all picking at him like that, man?
Nobody
Listen, why you picking
at him? Mute up. Hold on. Slim went live and brought everything up. We're having dialogue. Just like in other places, people come up, give their thoughts. We just talking about what he said, because there's stuff we did not even know. This whole story,
the story ain't to be picked apart and picked through.
Hold on, because we're not gonna do that. I'm talking. He came up and said, from what I have always known, he said he never laid a hand on her. Now he's saying he did hit her with an open hand and not a fist. So we just listening. We're having conversation. We talking. And I seen
that over here tearing them down. Now I'm out. Y'all fake as fuck. That don't make no sense.
Well, hey,
him down though.
Kick rocks. All I can tell you is kick rocks and hope that with open toe shoes, and maybe you'll get some blisters, and maybe you'll trip and fall on your face. I don't know. Bust a few teeth. What do you want me to say? Y'all have no problem joining other people's lives who talk about stuff on a daily, about child support, about all kinds of stuff. But you want to come up here and be like, well, y'all dragging it, y'all doing this. He's the one who brought it up. We never said nothing. It was brought up on your favorite creator's live when she read the Cash App. But I bet you tomorrow you won't go to her live and say, hey, you shouldn't have read the Cash App. Let his past be the fucking past. None of y'all gonna say that.
Y'all, everybody, okay, so what Slim did was he took all his trauma, he set it on the table, and he put it on display, right? So everybody is all amped up and upset and angry. And it made people feel a certain kind of way. Period, point blank. That's just the way it is. It's going to make people feel a certain way because there's going to be lines drawn in the sand one way or the other. Was he right? Was he wrong? I don't know. I wasn't there. I do know men are abused and they do not report their abuse. I know that for a fact. I was a social worker for 18 years. I've seen it all the time. The man and the kids getting beat by mama. Then we don't talk about it. It's rare. It's not as prevalent as men jumping on women, but it happens. It do happen. Could it be this case? I'm not for sure. I wasn't there. What I said was I came to fight for my life over the fat joke. Mad Rose, or she gone, she's still here. Mad Roses, or whatever your name. I apologize if that made you feel a certain kind of way.
Done in poor taste. It was just done in poor taste. I mean,
okay. I'm a cruel,
nasty,
I understand
why you.
I take all that.
I understand that, Kappa. Okay. I'm not trying to I'm just saying that at that moment in time, I think that it was just done in poor taste. It was like, okay, why say something like that?
Why she say that?
Why say something like that?
Because that's me. I ain't AuntKaren know that. I don't got a serious bone in my body.
But I don't have no. Okay, so let me, before anybody try to start and say something, and try to make some drama up, I don't have anything against you. I don't have no hate. No, I actually like your stuff. Whenever I am on TikTok, I have not been on TikTok that much. Okay, these past few months, but I am gonna say that when I just heard that, I was like, okay, why she bring up fat people? Because not everybody is at that level. I am trying to get to that level where I can sit there and say that I'm Humpty Dumpty. Okay, I wish I could get to that level myself. And but I guess it's a time and place for everything. That's all I want to say.
Okay.
But hey, I wasn't trying to come for you. I wasn't trying to come for you. So if you think that I was trying to come for you, I do apologize. I can say that if I offended you in any type of way, that's not what I was trying to do. I was just trying to gain understanding why you said that. That's all I was trying to do.
I'm not offended. And I know that when people get hurt by my jokes, when people get hurt by my drags, it's either because they are living it or they know somebody that's living it. So it's internal, and that's something I can't fix for everybody.
I can 100% agree with that. I'm grown enough to agree with that. It can lie with a person. I can agree with that 100%. All right.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't
once again,
or make you feel bad or anything like that. It's not It's not, get a fat girl. I tell my husband that. Say, you got you a fat girl. You know, you coming home. I'm cooking right now. I'm gonna eat half of it before he get here though, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I've accepted and I love myself. I love every square inch of me. And you ain't got there yet, but you gonna get there. You know why? Because after you get done fighting being chunky, you gonna fight being old. And then you're gonna be not alive no more. So at
Fighting
some
being
point,
40. I am already fighting being 40. Let me tell you this. I have cried ever since I turned 40. Okay. So I am fighting that. I'm sitting over here looking at the old people. Oh my God, I was so young back then. So I am fighting that. Girl, you just don't understand. I'm
so you
telling
gotta
you.
find being happy. Listen, you are here right now today. You got breath in your body. You can move, you can do what you gotta do. You got to fight being happy.
Right. I do want to give a couple other people an opportunity because they have came
Okay,
up.
I'm gonna drop down. Let me land my plane.
Okay.
Let me land my plane and I'm gonna go. Listen, at some point in time, and this for all the women or anybody that's ever felt less than, at some point in time in your life, you gotta quit letting these people dictate what's cool, what's okay, what you should look like. You gotta be happy at some point in time. Somebody in here talking about my motorcycle scar on my lip, talking about some it comes and go. Hey, ho, I got two Z1000 sitting in that damn garage. Guess what I'm gonna be doing when it hit about 80 degrees? Something your chunky, ugly, big kneecap ass ain't gonna be doing, and that's gonna be riding, bitch. I'm gonna be happy. Ain't nobody taking my happiness. Period, point blank. Whether I'm fat, short, tall, rich, or poor, I'm gonna be happy. Y'all don't dictate my happiness. I dictate my happiness. Now, if you like it, Drag Talk is on Kappa Dapper 2 on Saturday, every other Saturday. And Cutie Power 1, I do Drag Sims, where I create your favorite creators and do ignorant shit to them. And that's on Cutie Power 1. Thank you, Miss Karen. I land my plane and I'm out.
Kappa. All right. Kay, and then I know Ruth. What's up, Kay?
Hey y'all. Okay, so I just wanted to say a couple things because I feel like it was just a tad bit harmful if his story is true. Like, let's say he was the person who did not initiate the. I'm trying to find the TikTok say word, but the abuse. I would say it's a little harmful to say that. Well, he probably didn't just hit her once, because it's like if someone has been hit repeated times, a lot of times it's something called reactive abuse, and that's for men and women. Where it's like if you've been hit over and over and over and over again, sometimes you reactively do things or you reactively try to fight back. And I would say if his story is true, that is very harmful. And reverse that, if he lying, he fucked up. Cause to lie about certain stuff is just, it's not something that's right mentally. And I would also say I do feel like it's very selective when it comes to creators, when they want to get mad at their friend, when they don't want to get mad at their friend, because a lot of times, in Songbird, I will say this, even though he said he didn't hit her first, I've seen people who have been in that situation. Actually, a woman who's been in that situation that said that they never hit them and stuff like that, because it's like then some people find a way to justify it. Like for me, like it's been situations where it's like, okay, I'm not gonna say I hit them, because if I say I hit them, then it's like, oh well, y'all was both doing it to each other type shit. Because I have seen it as well. But that's what I was saying.
Okay,
I feel like it's
I understand what y'all are saying. I understand what Kappa's saying. For me personally, I can only go by what somebody says. I don't know Slim or what the evidence or what's provable, because when it comes to people I don't know, I can only go by what you've said, what you've done, and what has been proven, right? I'm not saying that Slim has never, that this girl did not abuse him. However, there's nothing to say that she did. Therefore, I'm not going to lean on your side and say that you were abused, you just didn't say anything. I'm not going to lean on that side. It's just how I see things. I like to see things laid out. And when I can't see it and I don't know him personally, and he has come up and said that he didn't abuse her, he never touched her, he never laid a hand on her, how am I supposed to believe? And I understand a lot of men don't report abuse. Again, so why should I give him the benefit of the doubt? And this is just my thinking. Why should I give anybody the benefit of the doubt because something usually goes unreported? Y'all are asking me to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. And here's my question. If this was your homegirl, if this was your friend, would you do that? Or are you doing it for some fake kind of loyalty to somebody on the app who don't even know you're there? I'm saying take away the fact that the person who this is about is Slim. If this was handed to you on a piece of paper and you're looking at documents, could you say without a shadow of the doubt that he was not the abuser or that she was the abuser?
So
That's
for
what I'm
me,
asking. I'm not asking people to go because a lot of this is emotional. A lot of y'all see what Slim is going through, and you're feeling like, you know what? He said now he's saying that she did this. But you know what? I've seen a lot of people say different things on this app.
so
Can I
for
say
me,
this right
I'm
quick so I can
Karen.
jump down?
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead. No,
going.
go ahead. Let Ruth go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna
Okay.
finish out what I was saying and drop.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but for me, Aunt Karen, I don't know if you remember this, but I don't like Slim. I actually have said on multiple occasions I think he might be the type of person to do that. I was just saying in general, and then for the other thing, I was just saying that I just feel like a lot of creators are very picky with their friends, but that's it.
I agree with you 100%. Thank you, Kate. Go ahead, Ruthie.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that I agree with what you said about we can't know what's actually factual because we weren't there at the time that they, had these incidents. But I was there in the live when this all came out on Diamond's page, and the baby's mom was on the panel, and she definitely said that he abused her on multiple occasions in front of their child. Unfortunately, I don't have the receipts. This was when I
Yeah, no,
first
I
started watching
heard that.
TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she also made some other allegations that I won't repeat. But I think because she's not here to speak for herself, like I don't, we can't take his word for it. Not only that, when he was telling this story, everything that he outlined to me personally sounds like he sees himself as a victim, as everybody else, and I don't see him framing it in a way where he understands his responsibility and the harm that he's caused.
Right.
It's just it's all weird, and I think that even in her absence, me knowing that this is a Black single mother now raising a child by herself, like I'm just sending love and prayers to her and also to Slim too. Like I don't want any harm to come to him either. But I think right is right and fair is fair. He has taken up for Diamond and stood 10 toes down when no matter who has been in the crossfires and been hurt by Diamond. So I
Mm-hmm.
just don't understand why are people joining his panel and crying when all that happened to him was the same thing that happens to other people
That
every single
that
day.
that's Rue.
I
that's
don't
what
understand.
I don't understand. Y'all, what are y'all crying about? Cause y'all wasn't crying when people were being homophobic. Y'all wasn't crying when people were talking about how somebody looked, fat shaming, colorism, and all this other stuff. What are y'all getting up there crying like, "Oh, Slim, you were so good to her. You. I hate to see y'all going back and forth." What do y'all hate to see? She does this with everybody. I don't understand what y'all hating. Like when Friends, whatever that lady Friends who was just up here and was like, I don't know why y'all always do that. Y'all let that man be. He the one who spoke about it. On Diamond's platform, 99% of her topics is what happens with other people. 99% Bella's court. 99% of Bella's court is what happened with other people. It's same thing when I held court. Is what happened with other people. Why do y'all get on this app? Say something to people about talking about other people's shit when y'all be square front and center on Diamond's live and Bella's live going, who we talking about today? Who is it that we gonna talk about? Who's on the docket? Like that's what I don't that's what I don't understand that y'all be talking about. Go ahead, Foodie. Foodie, are you there? Okay. I am King. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm listening to what everybody is saying. I
Okay.
mean, everybody has a point in their own way, but I'm just letting it letting the conversation rock before I even say anything on my end.
Okay, King, go ahead.
Hey, what's happening, man? Listen, I ain't gonna be. I'm gonna probably be talking less time than I was sitting waiting to say what I had to say. It's at this point, it's more like an echo, and that is, you can't play with snakes long enough. You can't play with snakes and not expect to get bit. So, um, everything that dude was talking about, Slim. I seen what happened this morning. I was up early this morning. I seen everything and how it started all the way from the beginning to the end. And it was nasty, but karma motherfucker. Karma is a motherfucker. Slim got done by Diamond how he helped Diamond do others.
That 100%.
And I was just like, well, I just be damned. So when I'm sitting back and I'm watching it, I'm like, damn, fo, like, the same tactics. And prior to him even getting up, she was engaging in the audience saying, hey, I need some receipts. Y'all need to send me stuff. And people started sending her shit about him. And that's how it all blew up. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, it's gonna be ugly. So then when he got up there and it went left, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? So again, you can't play with snakes and not expect to get bit. That's what it is. He was part of the diamond train for a grip. It won't that he was a threat. I think that's his arrogance that was coming out the side of his ass when he was saying that. He was not considered a threat. I think what happened is that he thought he was becoming a threat, and he was starting to get ahead of himself because of the money that was actually coming in from his platform. So I respect it. You feel me? I respect everybody and how they do shit, but whenever I speak about something, I see it for exactly what it is. You can't play with people that's doing wrong because that same person is gonna do wrong to you. And that's it. That's all I got for you, baby.
Well,
Peace.
for me, it's the seven. What did they say? What are the 7 steps of grief or whatever? Slim is in denial. He thinks that everything happened because he's a threat. And in actuality, he doesn't really want to accept the fact that she never liked you, bro. She never liked you. The reality is she never actually liked you. And for you to process it, you feel like you have to feel you're saying that you must have been a threat. No, you weren't a threat. You were somebody that she was using in the meantime to get her whatever a manager, to help her get the TikTok manager for the lives, to help her boost whatever during the what is that during when she was doing battles. You weren't a threat. Slim, be so for real, and I mean this for everybody. What did Slim offer Diamond besides a person for people to target? It's Trina all over again. Remember when Trina got upset and you said it was business? Remember when Trina said she was getting hammered on and she was getting basically verbally abused daily on Diamond's platform? Diamond never stood up for her. Diamond never asked people to stop. Diamond allowed people to pay to drop her. She read cash apps. You were there, Slim. You were there, Slim, laughing and doing all of that right along with Diamond. You never once told people to stop. And now you want people to stop for you? You wanted Diamond to stop. You thought you was better than Trina. And here's the thing y'all don't realize. None of us is better than Trina. When it comes to that, when it comes to Diamond's platform, none of us is better than Trina. None of us. You can easily get dogged out just like Trina on a daily basis for a cash app. You could easily get dogged out for a cash app and drops and all of that stuff. You thought you weren't Trina. Somehow you convinced yourself, or Rose, or whoever you want to put up there, you thought you could convince yourself that if I help her reach her live goals, if I help give some commentary to her live, she'll see that she needs me. She will need me, and she'll never let people talk about me. I'll be this, I'll do that. Then I'll be the best person. I'll stand up for her. I'll be her little soldier. And in the end, you got butt hurt because you realized that you were Trina. Trina Diamond paid for Trina's groceries. I don't know if she ever did that for you. The only person that she has any sort of care for is Hoover. And I don't know why she have a care for Hoover, because Hoover is probably the biggest backstabber of all. She just hasn't seen it yet. Hoover don't care about that woman. Hoover does not want that woman. She might want Hoover, but he don't want her. See, that's the thing. People be watching with the left hand, forgetting about the right hand. You think Hoover gives a crap about you? Every drag session that I've seen about Diamond, who's front and center? Hoover. Who's talking about her and giggling and laughing emojis? Hoover. But who does she defend when it's time to defend somebody? The one person who don't stand 10 toes down, don't sidestep, don't wobble, don't hip hop, and whatever. Hoover. That's the only person that's gonna make her slither out a hole and say something. The only time, if you say Diamond and Hoover did this, that's the only time her little neck go, Roop. What? Somebody talked about Diamond and Hoover? I gotta go to the live. I gotta go up. The only time she go up on Bella's page is when somebody bring up Hoover and her. I mean, am I wrong? And I think you thought because she subscribed to you, you thought like, oh, Diamond subscribed to me, so we on the same page. Her and we go together. We must go together like that. No. Y'all don't go together like that. Mm-mm. I think you thought y'all talked on the back end and that meant something to you. And maybe in other relationships it's due. But not with Diamond. Diamond does not, ever since she got fired from that I think she got fired from that security guard job. Ever since Diamond got fired from that security job, I'm gonna tell you what she told herself. She looked herself in the mirror and said, Big Diamond, you will never work again in security. And girl, you're gonna have to put in the work on TikTok. And you will never do a 9-to-5. And you know what Diamond has made sure? She ain't ever gonna do a 9-to-5. And the way she makes sure that she don't do a 9-to-5 is by accepting anything and everything. All the mess, all the toxicity that happens on this app, she accepts everything because she don't want to go back and be a security guard. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her for not wanting to go back and be a security guard. But when you accept everything, that we won't let you come up. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can get you. I can't request you. It won't let me request you either. Hold on.
Can I just say something?
Go ahead, Real.
Can I break this down in a TikTok sense? Because
Go ahead.
I know a lot has to do with the TikTok stuff, and y'all got to understand when it comes to making friendships and things based off of TikTok and a gift and you showing your support by gifting and thinking that people are actually, you know what I mean, seeing you as a friend or a part of their family because you're gifting in that way. It's never really that, yo. If you're trying to, I feel like if you're trying to buy into something, giving, gifts and showing that in that type of support, it doesn't work out like that because it's just like, that's what you started it as. And people literally on this app, like they said, you can make a lot of freaking money on this app. And it's a lot of money on this dang app. But you got to understand, like, just because if I gift Aunt Karen right now, does that mean that I get more of a a special place in her heart because I gifted her a fucking lion? No, that's just because I gifted her a damn lion and she's like, oh, thank you. You know what I mean? I didn't expect it, but thank you. Like, who's not going to want to welcome more gifts and more, you know what I mean? More of that type of thing.
But that's why I had tried to explain this. I have tried to explain this to Slim when I was on his live earlier. When you are at the point, social media will change you. People think it won't. But when you are depending on this app, you are dependent upon people being in your room, people sending you gifts, people cash apping you, all of this. you are willing and you will do and accept a lot of different things. Slim was like, oh, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. Well, first of all, you're not Diamond. And second of all, people don't come to you on a daily basis knowing that you're going to be on live from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. or whatever her live time is. So when you have a committed schedule, that she's working. So of course she's taking anything and everything because this is literally her job. TikTok has become her job, so much so that she has to take these cash apps and read. Because if you don't have to take a $5 cash app to read something bad about somebody, you more than likely you won't take it. But when this is your only stream of income and you're dependent upon this stuff, Diamond, a lot of people flock to Diamond's panel and her page is because they know they can say the most toxic shit and she will do it and she will read it. They know that. And because of that, that's how she has her little following. But if you notice, her following, her people don't really grow. These are people who really are bored, who don't have much going on for themselves, and they like the mess. A lot of these people are older, and they're not. These aren't like she don't have. I've never seen her have any young people on her panel with bright ideas. Because you know what they say: sit down, sis. Go back to the comments, sis. Nobody came. You too young for this conversation. And when I say young, I mean 20-something-year-olds, 30-year-olds. The people on that panel are 50 and older. The moment somebody with an intelligent brain get on that panel and talk, the moment somebody with an intelligent brain get on that panel and talk, the panel go, we ain't trying to hear you. Like I seen some girl came up and talked about child support and something like that, and the men, yeah, we ain't trying to hear that shit, baby. We ain't trying to hear that shit. Get on down to the comments, baby. We ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Yeah. Anyway, the reason I don't pay child support and they don't want to have no actual conversation. Like they're not.
Right. What Real was saying, I agree on. A lot of people, especially, I'm not gonna call out men, but especially for men, they don't know how to control their jealousy. I would say, there's a big difference, which you actually encouraging someone evolve, helping someone evolve into another stage, versus when they are doing well, or you would want well for someone that tend to hate on you. So that's pretty much what I gotta say. I think jealousy kills. A lot of us, like he said, we come with different intentions. If you give somebody, they want to return back, versus the positive thought of it, at least helping someone, bonding with somebody, just building a different friendship relationship. You feel me?
I mean, I understand what you're saying. For me, what I wanted Slim to learn from this, because Slim said that a lot of people were waiting for this to happen. Isn't it weird? And think about this. Isn't it weird if a lot of people are waiting on a downfall? That means a lot of people know something that you clearly don't know.
Or his conscience is telling him that. So regardless, if that's what he wants, that's what happened.
And it
So
was,
so
and I feel like it was probably never a relationship or friendship that was built off of morals and
one
and
hundred percent
emotion like that. It was built off of financial gain for both. Both were making a
both.
financial gain. And like I said, you
Exactly.
cannot just because you have money and you go gift and you purchase, these big gifts and send them and stuff, and people are in awe. You do not purchase the emotional connection, and you don't purchase the right for
I
a person
agree.
to have to go back and return any type of favor or return,
Agree.
a,
Agree.
a relationship or a friendship. That's just,
Exactly.
you
There was
know,
no
that's what
emotional
I was trying to
attachment with
say,
it,
y'all.
just straight
I was, I was,
finance.
I was just trying to break it down on the TikTok sense because that's what a lot of people try to do. They'll try to spend some money to try to get a fast pass or access to somebody's emotions or a friendship, but it's not like you sending gifts and money. What kind of relationship are you building off of that besides the one of like, oh yeah, let's keep these people coming in, like they're sending gifts and stuff, but
So
they never talk. They never try to build that relationship with you. They never try to be in your community or in your when you're going live. They're not trying to conversate with your audience. It's just basically, okay, let me go back and sub this person and that's it. And then if you take that as, oh, like we're on the same type of page, it's not what it is, y'all. Like if I send you a freaking line and you send me a damn rose back, that's just what it is. That's just, I'm paying you back a little bit of what you gave me, so it could seem like we're on the same
If
page.
there's no equal exchange here. And I think what a lot of people don't realize, and I'll put it to the comments, do you think that Diamond owed Slim any sort of loyalty on basis on her history? Based based on her history, do you think that he was owed any type of loyalty?
If it wasn't built off of any off of no real emotion and friendships, I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, AuntKaren,
Yeah.
I see a lot of people can't relate. Like you, Bella, you got a career, you're on maternity leave, but you actually have a job. You know, I think a lot of people are letting this app get to their head like they've actually accomplished something. What have you done? What are you known for besides dragging people down, getting your money here and there? It's ridiculous.
I don't know, Hillary. I tell you what, Hillary, I accomplished a lot on this dang app. I'll tell you that much. You know what I mean? But just it's in the way that you do it. If you're gonna base your content and all your stuff off of drama and stuff, and if you're gonna bring issues to an audience of 700 to 1,000 people, then you're gonna have a whole lot of people that are gonna have their opinions, and you're gonna have to deal with that. You're not gonna be able to like put a stop to it or put a halt to it if you're
No, nobody, no, and respectfully, nobody's trying to put a halt to nothing. But somebody raised a good point earlier. You got these people running around here spending their SSI check on you, and
Yeah.
you running around getting these WAP-sided BBLs and everything else. Stop it.
I'm not talking about nobody, y'all. I was just trying to break it down. You know what I mean? I don't know anything about I wish happiness and you know what I mean, I wish everybody finds peace with all parties and stuff. But I was just trying to break it down in the sense of like if it's a financial thing and it was based off a financial thing of hey, you help me and you help me get this and you help me get this, then that's basically what the basis is off of. I don't think that anybody deserves any type of loyalty off of you helping me get access to anything on a social media app or a TikTok app, you know?
So
But
real quick, I heard, so this is allegedly, I heard that allegedly Diamond was helping him with financial, hardships that he was having. They said that he supposedly was offered assistance with his rent and so on and so forth. So there was an exchange of some sort. All right.
Hey, AK. Hey, Hillary. Hello, Real 209er.
look,
Uh,
I'm gonna jump down though, but I just want to say that y'all, you know what I mean? I'm sorry if I you know what I mean, came in and didn't read the room well, but I just came in when he was starting to talk about the financial and the TikTok and the putting people on, and then I feel like it was just a basis of you trying to build friendships off of a financial thing, and it just will never work. You know, it will never work. Money is the root of all evil, and TikTok is a way to funnel in so much money where people don't understand the outcome of what you're doing with all that money. You could be making all this money on TikTok, but what are you taking out and the taxes you have to pay? It's just you see a lot, you see the gifts, you see everything, but it's just getting recycled and it's just going full circle, and it's just financial gain for each other is not a basis of a real relationship or emotional attachment, you know? But I'm gonna jump down now, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, AuntKaren. Thank you for letting me talk my little piece.
Go ahead, Trip.
Okay, thank you for bringing me up, AK. Okay, so you know I love you. I love some Slim. Both of y'all have come to my defense on this app at great times. I appreciate both of you on this app. So what I'm getting ready to say is in regards to the Cash App things, I don't approve of the Cash App reads. I have stated multiple times before, and I don't go in rooms typically where they're read often. But I will say this. I have always stated When people sit up and they say, oh, I want to cash that bread, those are cowards who don't want to, who are fearful of saying what they have to say in the comments, or whatever disdain, dislike they have for you is so strong that they want it read to the masses. They don't want thank you guys for the gifts. They don't want it skipped over what they're going to say. Now, I will say this. I have seen Slim go into rooms in which Diamond is the topic, and Slim would be like, no, y'all don't talk about my auntie. No, somebody don't say nothing about her. I'm cool with her. Let's not talk about her. You know, he'll try to change the subject. He'll try to get you to like her. He'll try to tell you how she's not wrong for what she's done. And his loyalty to her is very, very grand. Now, when you go over there, he said today, what she told me before, don't go up on the panel and speak on this. We're going to try to let this die down. We won't want to discuss, but she's the same one who would turn around then, he said, and expose it. So do I think her loyalty is even? No. Do I think she reciprocates? No. To be quite honest, when she's online, when she's getting gifted, she just started coming to Bella's court not too long ago. So I don't know if she goes around the app and she re-gifts people or thanks people or whatever they do. I don't go over there because I don't really care for the way that the live rocks. But what I will say is I do think that it's hypocritical. Now, granted, if he's assisted her with pulling this on other people, and I don't know because I don't go over there, then yes, I see why people are saying karma. But if we're looking at the direct situation of what took place, somebody said y'all saying she does though. You don't have to argue with me, baby, because I didn't argue with you. I said if she do, she do. I don't know because I don't follow her. The fuck? Look at y'all ready to bust the eye brain, bust a damn eye socket arguing with somebody for a woman that you don't know personally. Fall back. It's gonna be all right. You're not getting a reward for.
She's never received a gift from her. Bella, I don't know if you've ever given her a gift or not.
No, I have not. No, I have not.
No,
And
no, Bella.
I don't follow her, AK, so I don't know if she gifts other people on the app and when she's not on, on live. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie on her because I don't know. But what I'm saying is I do feel like it's hypocritical and it's foul that if that man sat up there and he defends you in every live, when you get a cash app, you read it before you read it out loud. So how the hell you gonna have somebody on the app defending you? And maybe I'm pretty sure she has not told him specifically, go out here and defend me. But what I'm saying is, you imagine being out defending somebody tooth and nail, you in lives fighting for them. And then they have the time to sit up and pre-read something negative about you, and they would turn around and still read it out loud. Hell yeah, I would say that's a disloyal person. I wouldn't fuck with them and I'd come up off of their panel. And that's period. I wouldn't care whose name was on it. If you switched it and she was Slim and Slim was her, I'd say, girl, don't go back over there. Because if you out here defending that man tooth and nail, and that man got the nerve to sit up here on his free time and read some negative shit about you, he's not a friend. That would be my last day defending him. And then when I saw that it was replayed on YouTube, I said, so hold on, she cut the live after she read your information. And then she turned around, even if she gave the people their money back, the shit was read by then. I said, and then to turn around after that and say, oh, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to end my live. She didn't end the live. If we just using common sense on it, thank you, $2. The live was not ended because, oh, I wronged Slim. The live was ended because motherfuckers in the live started agreeing like that ain't right. We've been saying that ain't right. I came in at the end of the live. People were saying it wasn't right. So I don't think the live ended because, oh, I think this isn't right. And I'm so sorry that I've done this. I don't know how to explain it. She, in fact, sat up there and said, well, you know what? This is how I run my platform. So I'd have to switch up my whole everything, which then it kind of sounds selfish. Like, well, hold on. So you are sacrificing your relationships with people for $5. Now, I'm not that type of person. I have a 9-to-5 job. I clock out of TikTok every day. I be like, bye, y'all. I got to go. I'm going to work now, y'all. I'll be back later. See y'all on my break. So no, TikTok don't make or break me. It's not going to make me treat people nicer or meaner. You know what I'm saying? I can honestly and authentically be myself on here because I'm not guaranteed. I'm not looking for the people to give me anything.
But Trip, you know what? What I don't understand is why is she always refunding Hoover his money?
But see, you know what?
She wouldn't know that because Trip wouldn't know because
yeah,
Trip
I don't go over there. Okay. I went over there this morning because it was sent
I would
to
like
me.
to know why she refunding Hoover's money all the time.
I don't know, but I will say this.
Go ahead, Trip. Go ahead.
In regards to that, I feel like the live was not cut because his information was put out. Because she's the one that read it. She openly read it. And when she got through the first few lines, he said, Auntie, why did you doing that? You don't have to do that. And then she stopped and she paused. What be blowing me is the act of confusion. Because what the fuck you confused about? You just told that nigga business. Now we gonna act like everybody's, oh, You don't blame Diamond. I don't know why y'all keep saying the person is different from the business. If this woman, let's just keep it a buck, not just her. If any individual ran a business and they were talking slide to you in their business, what would you do? Your ass would go on Google review and leave a nasty review. So y'all act like this is so much different. This is a personalized thing. This is a blog. This is a vlog. People are giving their personal thoughts and opinions on things. This is not a, oh, make applesauce, oh, cut the tree. This ain't no short, flat, white and black type cut thing. So when people say, oh, this is just business, it's not just business. Just like her reading that, it ain't just business. A lot of them cash apps to be sent on multiple pages, I don't think are really sent in. And I'm not saying that's the case with this. With this, I think it really was sent in. The man actually came up and admitted it. But on a lot of those pages, I feel like the cash apps are fake as hell. The people, I think the host be sitting up there reading what the fuck they want to say to you. And then they'll tell you sometimes, oh, it came from a cash app. And it's about a 50-50 chance it did. Sometimes it probably did come from a cash app. Other times it probably did not. That's how they feel and what they wanted to get off. She didn't have to read that, but she chose to. I thought it was kind of hypocritical because she had told him to come down off the app saying it. And then once told that it was inappropriate or people didn't like it today, she said, well, I'm going to have to change my whole platform. And it's like, well, nigga, if you really ain't trying to cause detriment to the community and hurt people's feelings, and multiple people have been telling you it's offensive, why wouldn't you change your platform? Because that ain't the only way to make $5.
That part. And that's the part that I don't think people understand. You do not have to be harmful to people to make $5 on this app.
AK, you know how disrespectful I am. Hillary, you know how disrespectful I am. Have y'all ever come in my live and seen a cash app in the background? Me telling anybody that I would drop them for any amount of money or that I would read anything out for any amount of money. If you got something negative to say on my platform, you're going to say it with your chest to whoever you have to say it to. You're not going to be on here hiding behind cash apps. And I'm not going to read out no disrespectful shit to you and tell you, oh, it's in the name of my business. Because if your business is drag, just say your business is dragging. And like he told her today, if it's business, just say it's business, but that's not business. You being able to drag me for $5 is not business. And unfortunately, people like to swivel that. They be like, oh, well, let's not say her names. She holds a lot of weight on the app, and I think that's a beautiful thing. But at the same time, don't be scared to call out your share. If a nigga cross you, they cross you. No matter if they got 17 million followers, you a foul motherfucker, you're foul.
Well, let me be clear. Let me be clear. Diamond chooses when she want to show somebody sympathy. She's very selective how she do what she do.
Okay. Once again, I don't follow her, but I'm listening.
But here's my thing, Chris, because I want you to understand too her platform. When I first got onto her platform, the first time, because I didn't know who Diamond was. When I was on, I want to say, it was around the time when I had found out that I was pregnant. I was like, oh, let me just, I wasn't going live myself. So I saw somebody was live. Okay, cool. I went into the live as AuntKaren. Now I could have gone on my troll page, which is where when I don't want people to say, hey, AK is in here, but I went on my real page. And the moment I got in, Hoover adds me and says, you need to subscribe to the page. And I was like, damn, I just got here. Oh, okay, you know what I mean? Let me fill it out. So I was like, all right, well, she turns on subs only. And I said, you know what, let me support. Okay, I don't know what's really going on, but I'll subscribe. I ended up subscribing. I was doing my daughter's hair, getting her up, doing whatever for school. I ended up just leaving and then coming back another time. And they were talking about being parents and something like that. I jumped on the panel, and within, I want to say 5 minutes, Drop Queen paid for me to get dropped. And I was like, damn, I didn't even really get to say nothing. But I said, okay, all right, well, cool, whatever. The next time I got on the panel, they were talking about something, and somebody cash app and said something about me being Muslim. And then some guy on the panel, who I guess was James, I didn't know who he was at the time, said, oh, this is a Muslim woman. What's she even doing in here? And then the comments started saying, yeah, you shouldn't even be in here. The panel started flipping. And I was like, damn. Then I immediately was like, okay, see this, I'm not going to pay. You want me to pay to drop, to bring myself up after being dropped. You want me to pay to subscribe so I can even fucking comment in the live. Where do I benefit as a subscriber? Where if people can read for $5, can read about me, and then I can get dropped, can't even respond unless I pay double that to come back up. Because if you drop for $25, you got to pay $50 to come back up. So essentially, I'm paying to get hit in the face and beat up and abused if I want to come back and defend myself, which somebody can then pay again to drop me. I'm like, okay, listen, I don't like getting a shakedown when I come into a live. So I said, fuck it. And I said, this ain't cool. I started immediately saying, I don't like that. I don't like how people can just do this to you. You can't come back. And it's business. That's just how she makes her money. You're pocket watching. No, I'm not pocket watching. I think it's a bad way to be. I think if you're gonna, what's the point of being a subscriber if you don't get any perks of it? So I'm just giving you my money to basically go, yeah. So if anybody wants to talk about you, have a field day. But now that the same thing has happened to him, he's like, oh, because he was the first one to come to me and say, that's just business. That's how she do it. That's this. Y'all pocket watching. Y'all jealous. Your people jealous. I'm not jealous. I just feel like that's not the way to do it.
But you know what, AK, and you know how people be saying that you should treat people the way that you like to be treated, right? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Bella, you in the live. Has she not went to Bella before and said, don't mention my name in court? Or she not referred to as the morning host? So you don't like being talked about. So why the fuck is it okay for you to do that to somebody else? You don't want to be discussed in a negative way. Granted, you can't help what people discuss, but Bella just said yes. She's asked Bella, do not discuss me in your court. Do not discuss me. Do not say my name, right? But then you allow this young man, and I'm only using him as an example because of how tough he rides for, but you allow this young man to be discussed on your panel, and shouldn't nobody feel no type of way about it, but you would tell another motherfucker, keep your name out their mouth.
100%. And that's what I don't understand.
And I don't understand why people are afraid to mention her name. I'm not afraid to mention Diamond's name. She don't scare me. She don't intimidate me. She needs to get a job, a real job.
And just calling a spade a spade. If you don't like your name mentioned, it's probably not okay to mention other people's. Now, and not necessarily that. What I'm saying is it could be avoided. The people who dislike her on the app that file grievances and say things in court or say things on the pages about her, it has nothing to do with money at all. The fact that today what it came down to was, okay, she did that, and people were y'all weren't surprised. I was surprised when they sent me to live because I'm like, damn, her and Slim normally get along. But I came in right as it was intensely heating up, and she was stopping reading it. She was like, well, and then she was like, well, I'm going to have to change my page. And I'm like, damn, is it that hard not to fuck with people? Like, especially if you don't pride yourself on being a messy person or something like that. Is it that hard to not do that to people? Because, see, there's no amount of money that you're going to pay me to have me, Omar done said it, I done said it, to have me sit up and talk about Omar, AP, AK, Hillary. I'm not reading no negative shit off for $5 to try and insult you. If somebody got a problem with you, more than likely people who flock together tend to have the same kind of followers. If you have a problem with this individual, why don't you come up and say it? Or if your issue is that big that you want it read to everybody, why don't you ask to come up on that panel and have a one-on-one with them? But it's that coward's way of sending something and hiding your hands. I don't want to say nothing. And then after that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Yeah, I do. I see somebody tag said she told him it was TikTok. So apparently he talked to her on the app, off the app, and she was like, well, that's just TikTok. Okay, so if that nigga start dragging you, it's just TikTok. You keep that in mind.
Right. But
I said I wouldn't be that kind of somebody that's not reciprocating that love back.
And so here's the thing. Rose came up and said that he has gotten some money from her for bills and a rent or whatever. I think that's what she said. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. She was kind of quick, so I wasn't 100% sure. I'm confused because on one hand, he's saying he has made a ton of money and then that he's helped her made a ton of money. So what's going on? This is just weird. Why are you paying his rent? Why is this why he felt like that they had a stronger relationship than anything? I just don't understand it, and I don't understand why because there's only one reason he thought he was excluded, that he thought they was friends.
AK, can I ask you, who is Enigma Squared? They asked me earlier, they said, oh, they said, now they're talking about, you sound like you jealous, Trip. What would I be jealous of Diamond for, baby? And I'm asking that honestly. If you feel like you have an answer, please let me know. Why is it every time somebody don't agree with somebody's behavior, they're jealous? What would I have to be jealous of her for? I don't wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to host a live. I go to court, and it ain't just the past 2 weeks. What reason would I have to be jealous of this woman? She's more disliked on this app than I am, and I'm not liked. So I'm trying to figure out what reason would I have to be jealous? AK, Hillary, anybody, what reason would anytime anybody voices a dissatisfaction, they're jealous? What reason would they have to be jealous? I'm not reading $5 cash apps to disrespect my people or niggas that take up for me on this app. Jealous of what? Jealous of what?
Honestly, I think people think that just because she receives gifts that we are jealous of her gifts. Baby, let me tell y'all something. If I wanted to be consistent as her, meaning if I wanted to start a live at the same time every single day and get a group and get a following that will consistently give me gifts, I can do that. Anybody can do that. You can do that. It's not hard. It's not, because when people truly rock with you, you can convince a lot of people to do a lot of different things. It's not hard. I just don't have the time. I work full time. I mean, now I'm home, bed rest, but I could do that.
But there's a difference. You work, you a human resource person. You ain't sitting in no Amazon chair with a blanket wrapped around you eating Go-Gurt at 6 in the morning.
Hillary.
Go-Gurt. Not the Go-Gurt, Hillary.
Hillary be clocking it.
I just want, whenever somebody comes up, their first thing is, why are y'all jealous? Why are y'all hating? But when you ask them, what are you jealous of? They can't pinpoint it.
That's why I asked them the Enigma squared. They keep coming up. You're jealous. Then they said, Trip, you were there this morning. Y'all all go to her page. I said, did you miss me saying the live was sent to me this morning? You don't ever see me in her panel. As many people as I talk to, the people that I talk to, when they're live, I go on their page. I'm in the panel. I'm in the comments. You never see me in the comments or on her panel. So I'm trying to figure out, what are you talking about? You go there. I went there today when the live was sent, and they said her and Slim was over there getting into it. It don't even pop up for me. I normally have the woman removed, so because I don't vibe with her panel. So to get, thank you, Nene, to be jealous over what exactly? I have a 9-to-5 job. You've never seen my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Pay. I don't ask TikTok for money at all. So what exactly would I be jealous of? I don't ask y'all to pay to drop anybody. I barely bring people up.
Thank you, Nene.
So where would the jealousy be stemming from? Everybody that doesn't like somebody is not jealous. There's people that I don't like on this app that don't like me, but the last thing I call out is jealousy. Shit, some of them got more than I got. What they got to be jealous of?
That's what I'm trying to understand. You could tell that they don't have a real thought process behind the idea. Y'all think because y'all say somebody is jealous, that's the answer. Baby, what are we jealous of? I need you to give me what the reason is to be jealous. Don't just say you're jealous. Help me
All
understand.
right, so real quick, because I'm gonna drop down. The only thing I have to say is someone literally just inboxed me and brought this to my attention. Someone believed that the moment Slim referred to me as a big content creator now, that it was gloves off for him. And I'm gonna drop, yeah, on Sunday when I hit 1 million likes again, I hit 1 million likes back to back. So Slim was celebrating me, and he referred to me as a big content creator now, which in myself I was surprised because I'm like, I don't think I'm up there yet. He just like, no, like your platform is well respected. Everybody be there every Sunday. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I ain't thinking nothing of it. So someone said in my inbox that it's a possibility that she might have felt the way about that, and the gloves is finally off, and he ain't safe now because he bigged me up.
But Bella, is it that serious over some follow? They talking about TikTok shutting down in months, but they falling out because somebody gave you flowers. And I'm not denying anything that you're saying, but I'm just saying, how petty could that? Is it that serious?
I mean, I would hope that's not the case, but I would be wrong to not bring that to y'all attention. Like it literally just came through my inbox. Like, well, what if it's because he gave you your props on Sunday and referred to you as a big content creator? So I'm gonna leave y'all on that note. I'll be back in the comments.
There's a lot of people who have always said that she does not like competition. Let me tell y'all something. The reason she runs her platform is there. Look at the people she hold on her panel. Look at, why do you never see somebody with a large following? And when I say large, I mean large following consistently being in her panel, be giving her the big ups, helping her really move on, move up in the TikTok, whatever she's trying to do. Why is it that you only see people like James Hoover, people who are just nasty people? And when I say nasty people, I mean these are people who are misogynistic, extremely homophobic. These are people who can't clock it anywhere else. They go to her panel because they can't go nowhere else. These are, a lot of these people are older people, and not to say that there's anything wrong with older people, but you can't, a lot of these people you cannot have conversations with because they immediately try to dismiss you. She puts on her platform people who really don't have a platform themselves, and that's why they stay where they're at on hers, because they can't go anywhere.
Well, and you guys wouldn't be jealous. Y'all got y'all edges. I don't know what you would be jealous of.
That's what I just noticed. Like when I look at her platform and I look at the kind of people that are in there, because there's a lot of people who will watch the mess from a fake page. Hey, no problem, I can understand that. But the people that she has on her panel are the same people every day arguing about the same topic, whether it be child support, relationships. I don't ever see anything come of it. Nothing good comes out of the conversation. It's just a bunch of people rambling every single time. You have to fight to get able to say something on the panel. And then when you don't fight for it, somebody drops you and you got to pay. What I see is a bunch of stubborn people. Because, baby, I'm not paying to bring myself up. You drop me, I'm not paying to bring myself right back up. Well, I shouldn't have to charge any one of y'all to come up on my panel to say something. There are other people charge people to come up and say something on the panel. Why would I do that when y'all can hit record or y'all can go ahead and start your own live? I'm not charging nobody to say their opinion. I want you to say your opinion. If we start running this like this kind of business that people are saying, I just think that you lose so much. You lose like people really wanting to come to you and talk to you about the mess, talk to you about these topics. If you gotta charge people, I just could never do that.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think when you said earlier that, and I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, what do you mean? If people don't work, then they lose their morals." And I got completely what you're saying. When you're not getting paid off of the app, you are more at liberty to say what you want. That just like your boss, if you go into your job, I guarantee you're not talking to him the same way that you're talking to your friends when you're outside of the job. So yeah, I do think that people who are not getting paid from the app, that people who may receive gifts every now and then, they may get a cash app every now and then, that they're not relying on the app to pay them. They do behave different because they're not counting on you. They know they can give their honest opinion, and if you don't follow them, they're not losing anything monetary wise.
And then really to there's a guy in my panel called Two Lanes. I don't feel comfortable when I see a black man standing behind an American flag with a cowboy hat. You make me feel like you might be a conservative, and I really don't want you on the panel. I just don't feel comfortable. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. It gives me Uncle Tom, and I really don't like that. So with all due respect, so I'm not gonna let you up, but anyways, like I said, I feel like there's just so much stuff that just happens that you have to, as a content creator, you just got to be able to stand for something. If you gonna stand and say, hey, I'm willing to take whatever happens on my platform, I don't care about homophobia, I don't care about racism, I don't care about colorism, I don't care about any of that, then you got to not care for everybody. Nobody should get special treatment. Nobody should be, you shouldn't have to send any money back. When Hoover says something nasty, show us who Hoover is, because we already know who Hoover is. Don't hide Hoover. Show us who Hoover is. Don't protect him. If he's just as nasty as the people in the comments, you need to show us.
And I'm not scared of Diamond doing anything or saying anything about me. What she should be focusing on is getting a refund for that botched BBL. That's what she needs to focus on. Get your money back for that, and then get a job, and then you won't have to worry about hosting no morning show from 6 to whatever time she do it at. Just get a job.
I saw that comment where they talking about she gonna drag you in the morning. Y'all be so scared of virtual ass whoopings, it's a shame. Y'all,
No, but
they
for
do.
real.
They be so scared. Anytime you say anything about a large creator, they think you saying something. I'm gonna go back and tell. They gonna drag you. Everybody got a mouth. You must have never heard my reads. I'm not worried about being discussed on no 6 a.m. morning show. And
No, but
I
for
address
real.
it at 8 a.m. when my black ass wake up.
At that part, because what is she gonna say about me? What can she
There's
really
nothing to
say about
say.
me?
They don't like the way that I said that I read off that Cash App. And people are entitled to an opinion. Y'all better go on somewhere thinking that everybody gonna get whooped massa for
All I'm
talking
gonna
about
say
something on
is
social media.
Bella's Court pulled in 1 million likes last time, back to back 1 million likes. I love it.
Hold on, Britt. Oh, Britt, I tried to bring you up. I don't know if that was an accident, but that's that. Well, yeah, like I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not afraid of what her people gonna say about me that they haven't already said before. I'm just trying. I mean, what can they say that they haven't already said before? She's jealous. AK's just washed up. AK, baby, I could get on this app on my backup page and get 1,000 people. That's nothing. That is nothing. I just don't move that way. I don't move the way that she moves. That's not jealousy. That's just me trying to be. And if she was smart, she would understand when people say, "Hey, you shouldn't run your platform like this." You would listen and think about what your platform is that you care so much about, that you are making so much money on, because it easily could go away. If TikTok goes away tomorrow, what are y'all gonna do? I still got work after maternity leave. What are y'all doing? I mean, I'm just she gonna be right back in the security booth.
You know, Aunt Karen, when I heard about the morning show, I was up on TV trying to look for it on TV. I didn't. That's what I thought.
You thought it was a?
I thought she had a TV show on the television. They call the morning show. I'm looking all in on the Googling and looking it up on the television. It ain't on no TV.
She had a Roku deal, but we won't get into that.
Girl, yeah, we won't say nothing about that Roku deal she flew out on and flew right back home on.
We won't get into that. But as like I said, listen. I'm gonna wrap it up here because I'm about to lay down. At the end of the day, it is what it is, y'all. I'm not getting up at 6 a.m. worried about somebody and what they talking about with me. I really don't care, because at the end of the day, when this TikTok app goes off, we all gonna have to figure out what we gonna do. Some of us will have more things than others. Some of us will be looking very shook. You can go to Bigo if you like. I like Bigo, but Bigo's a lot. To me, Bigo, I wouldn't go over to Bigo. If TikTok goes down, that's the end of AK's page, because I'm not going over to Bigo, but to sit and listen. I'm really not hosting no lies. I ain't, because it's too much over there. Too much going over there. I don't want to. I hear Bigo, you can get really stumped down. No, I ain't trying to get. No, I'm good. I'm good.
You have to look at it like this. I've been holding it live for I talked about it over the last year, but I've been talking about it more over the last few months. When you transfer your followers from here over to different platforms, you see how much power you got. There are people on Instagram who got 150,000 followers. They come over here, they got 200. Some people got every app sold up. So if you really want to know how you got it cracking on social media, ask your people to go follow your YouTube, your Bigo, and all those things and see how they transfer. Because, me personally, I like TikTok. They be like, follow me over to Instagram. Nigga, I'm not going over there. I've been over there. I'm staying right here where I like it at. But what I'm saying is you have to look at it like that, and then your people will be like, shit, it ain't popping over here. It's not 500 people in the room over here on Instagram when you live or Facebook. This shit boring. You have to look at how you're going to transcend as a content creator from app to app. And when you get to Bigo, and you hold these kind of lives where people talking shit about each other, it ain't no community guidelines. It ain't no they go shut me up now, because now I can say anything. It ain't no, oh my God, take accountability on Bigo. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. So you have to really pay attention. And Bigo is not for everybody. Your content won't trend. Oh, like the way Trip run her shit in different spaces, I've seen how Trip do. She really don't need TikTok. Rose don't really need TikTok. AuntKaren don't really need TikTok.
So
I'm good. I'll take my ass back to Facebook with my cousins.
can I slightly interject? I do want to say this though, right? Because I know, Bigo does have a bad name, a bad rep. But that's also because there aren't amazing people like Karen, like Omar, like Trip, like other broadcasters that we rock with over here who are creating certain type of content that people are willing to support. So I personally believe, as a person who is an agency owner over there, I've been over there for 4.5, 5 years. I'm telling you right now, if we as a group, a conglomerate of individuals, the people who are on this side of TikTok, right? Everybody, beef or no beef. If we were to come together, go over on Bigo and have a side dedicated for just the TikTok people, like how they have a side for the Facebook people, the side for the Twitter people, all of that, and we came together, my nigga, the way that we would shut they shit down and that app would have no choice but to center more of the content as opposed to the drama. Your positivity does sell. Your content does sell. However you do your shit, it does sell. All you need is the supporters, and we have that here. We have it. But people's mindset is so stuck on the complacency of only drama with, what you see on Bigo is the only thing that'll sell. It's not.
No, but this is what I'm saying though, Rose. What I'm saying is a lot of people, what they get away with on TikTok, they can't get away with it over there. Me, you fucking right, I'm a toot my own horn. I can go
because I will be every ism and every other ism on that bitch. I promise you, y'all don't want to come in my room when I'm pissed off. Because baby, the slurs that leave my mouth, you would think that I'd read them out of a book from hell. Bitch, I'm not gonna play with you. So I will say that it is volatile depending on what room you like to tread in, but you just tread lightly.
Okay, I tried to say it nice. Fuck that. I tried to say it nice. Some motherfuckers just popular on TikTok. After TikTok, that's it. It ain't gonna go. No, they stuck. I'm just being real. Motherfuckers is stuck. What I'm saying is, you can't just snatch an article from Hollywood Unlocked, the Shade Room, and throw it in the background and think you go talk and motherfuckers go come fuck with you because they go take.
Omar, did you get swapped?
And pause.
If I go to YouTube and see that you only had 10 views, ma'am, you gonna have to rebrand yourself. That's all I'm saying. If you gonna get up on Bigo. All right, bye.
That's all I was saying. Like I had put the thing up. I'm like, what does it take to be successful outside of TikTok? What does it take to take your followers? Because like I said, you got to look at it like this. Some people go where popularity is. It is 855 people over here. Everybody ain't over here for the drama. Some people are. Some people are here to hear with AuntKaren. Some people are, we all congregate. Some people just want to be where everybody at. Some people come in these rooms just because it's crowded. And that's what people don't realize about TikTok. I've never said that shit because that's an analytic that I pay attention to that doesn't show up in the analytics online. Motherfuckers be wanting to be where everybody at. I done see people sit in content creator lives that they don't even like just because everybody is over there in the room got a lot of people in it.
Yeah, true.
Well, Bigo, I went over there. Y'all remember when I first started getting my followers and views and I was losing my pages left and right. I was losing them pages. But when I went over to Bigo, girl, I was going off. Nothing would happen. I'm like, they didn't clip me. I got away with that.
No, $2.
No.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Hi Karen, hi Pamela.
Screaming. Look at her. Look at what $2 has in her picture thing.
I just want to say, when y'all mess with horses, you get shitted on. What y'all expect?
$2.
Okay.
Your petty is unmatched. What
this happens every so many months. She does this to somebody. Every so many months, this cycle continues.
Y'all
don't want to listen. I keep telling y'all
like these. Black stallion.
No, this is like the cheapest breed, a quarter horse. Goddamn it, a Arabian, whatever the hell, a jackass. That's what this is. This is a damn jackass. But y'all gonna learn one day. Y'all gonna learn.
It's just more and more people coming out to say, that it's not her platform is toxic. Everybody goes up there, oh no, it's fine, until it's you. There's a lot of people who sit in the comments, and like I said, Slim was one of them. He helped a lot of people get dogged out, and he had no problem with it.
But see,
Yeah,
what's the name?
no
Somebody
problem.
in the comments just said, "Drop is next." Drop been getting that shit did to her. Drop been doing it. See, Diamond panel is the only panel that Drop can go on and do what she do over there. Everywhere else, she got to act like she got some motherfucking sense and wait her turn to talk. She don't know how to dialogue back and forth. Like how I just came in and cut off, y'all could cut me off, and it ain't no offensive thing because it ain't. We're not deeply intellectual right now. And what I'm saying is she has no self-control. So
Drop queen.
drop go take all the disrespect that come through that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just called that shit for real. Like I said, I am not, can't no money make me disrespect you if I fuck with you. That's just the bottom line.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to be considered family for somebody to not disrespect you. See, I think with a lot of us, we utilize these names, auntie and nephew, cousin, and all of that. Baby, you don't have to be family for me to not want to disrespect you. If I rock with you, I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm just not going to do it. It's just it's who I am. So I think a lot of y'all utilize those pet names, think that this my cousin, and then it come back. Well, y'all not really cousins, because even sometimes when you are cousins, you do have these families who will talk about you, who will do all that kind of stuff. Y'all have to stop, and I just mean people in general. Stop using these little cute pet names with people y'all don't know. Just because somebody helped you reach a Cash App goal, because somebody helps you do this, help you do that, that don't make y'all friends. That don't make you family. That don't make you nephew. That don't make you auntie. It doesn't.
Oh, can I touch on something real quick?
And if y'all want to hit the Cash App goal, go ahead. Go ahead. What
Let
up?
me touch on something. And you know this, AuntKaren. I talk about this every morning when I do my morning walks. It's 4 things. Y'all help me remember them. What I say on this app that people misuse: loyalty, the word friend, accountability, and the selective outrage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Loyalty. Let me explain something to you. Nobody's obligated to shit. Y'all don't know loyalty because I don't give a fuck about loyalty because I mean I do, but I'm just saying no, I don't put it in the hands of others because my definition of loyalty may not be the same as yours. Friends, motherfucker, I know you from TikTok. If you don't got my number and I really fuck with you and talk to you personally and you ain't calling checking on my kids and we talk to each other on some real shit, we are not friends like that. Accountability. Accountability is very misused because accountability is more than a word. It is an action. And can't none of y'all make each other take accountability for whatever the fuck it is you feel that they should take accountability for. It's up to that individual. And what was the last one I said? Selectiveness, the selective outrage. The selective outrage. I could get on it right now and hold the panel and dedicate it straight to heterosexual men and heterosexual women. But I can sit over there and disrespect them all I want. But the minute that somebody's not heterosexual come over there, then I can flip it. Like, oh, you don't come over here doing that. That's what people do on TikTok. And once y'all understand this shit, you will know how to maneuver through this app when you get on panels. You will know to shut your ass up in them comments, thinking that niggas like me and Trip don't see your ass in them comments and we go say something to you. You go know not to even enter in some rooms. Now I'm gonna land my plane there.
Early.
Britt. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, earlier I was in Speak panel, right? So Speak apparently Omar got Speak blocked. Speak said, "Hey, he said I heard Omar's impersonation." He said, "Y'all gotta let him know, bruh. Funny." He said he got me blocked, but he funny as hell.
Oh, he was able to still get it. Omar, he
Thanks
liked
for
that
haters.
impersonation.
Thanks for letting me up. I'm about to drop. Y'all have a good night.
I have a bad habit of when I talk about people, I talk in their voice. So that's why I find it so funny when Trip and Rose and AP like that, people do it because I thought I was the only one that kind of exist on that plane. But the shit is funny.
No, Jada. Now, why you do Omar like that? Omar and Jada's friends, so don't worry about it. She just messing with him. All right, y'all. Britt, what did you have? Did you wanted to add? Don't worry, Omar be back.
No, there's nothing I have to add. I just think that the drama is like her platform won't translate to any other platform. I'm gonna be real with that one because she can't bring it to YouTube. Maybe Beagle, but even then, who knows? But yeah, that's pretty much it.
I got you, Terry, and thank you, Britt. No, I mean it's not going to change. Like she's not going to change until she realizes it's not the way for her to make money, and the money starts to slow down. She's not going to change until then. until she starts to realize that the means don't outweigh the end, she's not going to slow down with that. She's going to, until she loses somebody she actually cares about losing, like Hoover or something like that, because it doesn't make sense for her to not read Hoover's Cash App. What could he have said that was disrespectful that she hasn't already read out about everybody else? She's protecting Hoover because she don't want Hoover to catch smoke for the things that he has been saying. She don't want people to see Hoover for the nasty person. When I say nasty, the person that he is, just like everybody else, just like her.
Look, don't drop me. I'm gonna be serious again because y'all know I've been dropping jewels. Now, everybody talking about, Omar, I thought you and Diamond was cool. Omar, it was never nothing like that. What I did was, I go where I'm appreciated and not tolerated. So let me explain to y'all the reason why I just moved my ass on. I would come up in that panel. You got to pay attention. See, y'all don't know how to catch on to when people are telling you some shit. Like if some dudes walk up to me right now and they be like, oh, Omar, we was gonna get you, but you with your girl, we gonna give you a pass. And my girl like, oh, we don't need no pass. Now we both getting jumped. I gotta leave her because she don't catch on the hints. So I kept saying, who's gonna spend their money to come to an event, dress up to start a fight or get into it with people? Because I attend different events and I do nice shit. And so then to let the people who've been over here more than me, longer than me, to still be like, oh, well, da-da-da-da. And she had to check that shit. So the final straw was that day when Hoover got up there, they was on another live, and he was like, y'all be saying shit that y'all don't say in person. And we'll see when we see you. And she said, Hoover, where they go see you at? He said, the gala. And she ain't say shit. Right there, I said, I'm getting the fuck out of this shit. I'm not flying to Atlanta, staying at a nice ass hotel, spending my money, and then y'all see my ass getting jumped on the red carpet on the motherfucking live. You got me fucked up. I'm not dumb. That's why I decided not to do it, because I have my own shit. I have my own shit going on outside of TikTok. And ain't nobody from the world star me, nigga, unless I put myself in that position. That's why I decided to move along.
And let me tell y'all why I think the gala, before I get off here, let me tell y'all why I think the gala is just a ridiculous thing and just a bad money move. You are essentially, it's a good move for her, bad money move for everybody else, but essentially it doesn't make sense. You are putting together an event to see the same people on TikTok who join your live every single day. Who is going to this gala? And when I say who, I mean, who is the big name? Diamond's not big enough of a name for me to fly out to Atlanta. If I was that type of person, to fly out to Atlanta, get a hotel, stay for one little event. Who is coming? Who is going to be there? What does your entertainment look like? Because I can't imagine seeing the same people that argue on a panel all day, every day, be in the same sweaty event. It won't make sense to me. It'll never make sense to me. You don't have anybody who's headlining, because quite honestly, the reason you have to worry about the security of your gala is because every single person who's going is drama and messy and hating everybody. Who? I'm just trying. Y'all they're gonna argue in ball gowns. Like, y'all gonna argue with people in ball gowns that y'all could have argued with on TikTok.
Yeah, I think that's just a waste of money in and of itself. I mean, not for her. She's making money. But, like, at some point, wouldn't people realize, like, hey, maybe I shouldn't spend money to go fly out to talk to the same people I've talked to before and to to have drama and pettiness and then talk about it the next day in the same TikTok, the same morning with the other people. Like, what?
Right.
Here's
what's gonna happen. The next day, y'all gonna go on the Diamond Show and talk the same shit y'all talked when y'all was in front. I'm not finna see nobody's hot breath laying up on me to get yelled at by the same people. Cause okay, no problem, Chuck. No problem, Trip. Like, to see the same people to do the same thing all the time when they argue anyway. Like, it just don't make sense. I mean, I'm just trying to say, if you gonna have a gala, or how she say, if you gonna have one of those, shouldn't you be inviting people that people really want to meet? People I'm saying big headline TikTokers. I'm talking about people who could $175 a ticket, child. And then they had a VIP event They had VIP seating last time. Well, guess what? VIP seating was right next to the regular seating. There was no VIP seating. From what I heard last year, there was no VIP seating. I don't know. It just don't make sense. I can't do it. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for joining the live. I appreciate everybody for being here. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. People join lives and start and going off. So I'm sure there'll be more drama tonight and more in the morning.